Welcome everyone to session slash episode 11 of Descent into Avernus. Does anyone want to give a recap of last week's happenings?
One of us should.
I'm going to take it if you
so
don't.
So the enemy doesn't get inspiration.
I'm sure one of us needs inspiration right now that doesn't have it. Right?
I got it.
I was going to
Got
say,
inspiration.
I'm actually inspired as well.
I mean, don't be afraid to give a recap if you already have inspiration, guys.
Yeah.
All right, Kenny, your camera's off, by the way.
Yeah, sorry. It's because I was trying to fix everything. I think.
Well, just so the DM doesn't go ahead and swoop in with inspiration, I'm going to go ahead and do a really quick recap. We infiltrated the Van Damper mansion. We took the Duchess's son hostage as we searched the mansion, and we stumbled upon so many cultists in the sewers. And now we're fighting them along with a spined demon? Spine demon? Spine devil? Spiky boy? Yeah, and that's where we are.
Spiky boy.
Yeah.
No, okay, so I'm going to objection this short-ass, not thorough recap,
Come on!
and I'm going to hijack it for myself. Last week, on Descent into Avernus, our party had just finished up mopping the second floor of all life, except for our good friend with a very favorite voice, Thirstwell Van Thamper. The party searched the floor thoroughly to try to find proof of cultist activities, and happened upon some interesting things in Thirstwell's room, which I didn't see in anyone's inventory, but I had to go back into the video and watch to make sure you guys had. The party also freed people that were being tortured upstairs in a tower by some imps, and did a good service by letting them go before they were killed. After saving these tortured prisoners, the party proceeded to make their way down to the basement based on information they gained from an interrogation with Thirstwell and information that they had learned from Locate Objects. The party encountered a stereotypical French chef type, and bypassed him to make their way into a dungeon under the Thirstwell Villa, or Thirstwell Van Thamper Villa. The party immediately encountered some fiends in hiding and proceeded to trudge through what appears to be, more accurately, probably a sewer system. And they saw some people that were patrolling the sewers around a corner, started a fight, and one person got away, and it started a chain of events that caused the entire cultist compound to get aggroed eventually. So, yeah, we're in the middle of a particularly lengthy combat round. The party has encountered a barbed devil, as well as Lady Van Thamper herself, Thalarma Van Thamper, who is behind a secret room in front of a statue with a mysterious flame about it.
Spoilers.
Huh?
Spoilers. We didn't know it was her.
Yeah, it could have been anybody. Now we absolutely know.
Wait, you knew?
That's pretty strongly assumed.
We assumed, but we didn't know.
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
it matches the wax statue that you saw.
Yeah, polymorph isn't a thing in this game. Yeah.
Okay.
We've ran into chainlings before.
It's okay. It's okay. Spoilers are not all bad.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'm intentionally misleading you because I thought you would realize that these are spoilers, and I'm using out-of-character meta-knowledge to screw you in game.
Yeah, like,
And with that thorough and complete recap, I will give myself inspiration to be used at my...
I say you use some elements from mine, so no one should get inspiration.
I would agree.
Also,
negate
you
each
missed
other.
the very, very, very important part where I'm stealing her tissin, slobber chops. So
Yeah,
you
Slobber
know,
Chops was missing in your recap as well, unfortunately.
All right. Nobody gets
it wasn't now, so no one should get inspiration.
I mean,
advantage
all
and
right.
disadvantage cancel each other out.
Well, we'll see what happens. The person that like kind of brought up that I shouldn't get it might be the one that has it used against them. So, all right. With that, I left a note for myself that says spiritual weapon attack. Do that. Okay, so I made a spiritual weapon, and I have to make an attack with this guy. And of course, out of all the sheets I opened in advance of this game, I did not open the Cult Fanatic sheet. Spoilers, is a Cult Fanatic. Spoilers abound today.
What?
His spell attack is +3.
Kenny, did your map
And he misses horribly.
Did I what?
did your map get fixed?
My mic? Yeah, I think so. Does it sound okay?
Yeah.
Oh, my map. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
and thank you for that.
So the cultist will exclaim, I can't see him. He seems to be hiding in the shadows over there.
Oh
And-
no, they're gonna turn on lights.
And he reaches over to his ally and casts light on his armor,
No.
Boo!
Boo.
which extends 40 feet from... Well, it's 20 feet bright and 20 feet dim.
Boo.
And suddenly you're envisioned.
Boo.
Alright, he's done. That salt was maximized. Delicious. Eddie, it's funny because I think you were mocking him too. I think you said something like, "Oh, what's he gonna do? Turn on the lights?" Yes, that's exactly what he's gonna do.
I never mocked.
You literally just mocked him right beforehand.
Oh my gosh.
I figured he was gonna pull out a torch.
This guy seeing you. How far away are you? Oh, perfect. He is also going to use a spiritual weapon. So you have two very culty spiritual daggers floating next to you. And it misses you. He will copy the actions of his friend, and he will cast light on himself.
I reiterate, boo.
Boo is right.
Don't be booing. Okay. This cultist guy, where are you? This map is so big and I have people everywhere. I don't even know where this guy is. That means he's not used, right? Oh, no, I found him. Wait, no, I didn't find him, actually. Sorry.
He was hiding.
Okay, I found him. 10, 15, 20. Yeah. Aldrin, do you have dark vision? You do, right?
Correct.
Okay, you don't see anything.
Man.
I don't think you do anyway.
See somebody right there.
Oh yeah, there's a little bit of light, it looks like, maybe.
There is a little bit of light.
Yeah, you see someone coming around the corner. Alright, who's next?
The speed of this map is,
Infinite?
yeah, it's like night and day.
Yeah, this probably would have fixed Curse's Drought. I didn't even think about it. I assumed
Yeah, I
that
didn't
you
either.
utilized all your resources, and like most notably Google, to fix this. Like,
I definitely researched it, but yeah, that might have gotten missed.
Antamila from the south, you hear someone yell in your direction. Southwest, actually, more accurately. Is everything okay, Lady Van Thamper? There's a wall of cloud. Okay, and now it's your turn, Antamila. Wall of fog, I guess, is more accurate.
Due to reevaluating certain things about the barbed devil, I'm going to have to switch my action, but it should still hopefully turn out somewhat the way I need it to. So I know where direction she punched me from.
You know where she is.
Oh, good. Well, I'm gonna just kind of skate around her.
Yeah.
And now I'm. Can I? I can disperse a
Oh,
concentration.
we're in fog right
now.
I can't see it.
Yes. Well, you're fine. We're in fog.
Yeah.
You're
everyone.
Out of fog, but
it
should won't
be
matter
visible.
because I'm dispersing the fog.
Okay.
And I am slowly lifting. Before I disperse the fog, I'm lifting up because I remember I haven't used Derek's little pearl of power yet. So I'm going to get back a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
And disperse the fog.
Okay.
And I'm going to reach out and have a heart-to-heart with Miss Van Thamper right here with a 3rd level casting of Inflict.
Well, you can't do that.
Why?
Pearl of Power takes an action to use.
Oh. Okay. Well, in that particular case, I will just get the pearl and use the pearl, and then move the spiritual weapon here and attack her and leave the fog up, which means it'll. Wait, does my spiritual weapon care about sight?
I'm gonna say it's using your senses. You're using you need to see what you're trying to hit. Just like they rolled with disadvantage to not be able to hit Elion because they couldn't see him. I'm applying the same thing to you.
I was like legit asking. Like,
yeah. It's a reasonable question.
Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and impose disadvantage and attack with spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it totally hits with a crit. That lops off her head. Now it obviously misses.
Alright, you done?
Yes. We're leaving the fog cloud up for now.
Derek, it is your turn. There's a cloud of fog beneath you to the south. You know that there is a barbed devil as well as a woman that was casting Eldritch Blast. To the northeast, you've seen cultists running by to the east, presumably after Eldritch.
I think the fog cloud got dispersed, didn't it?
No, he kept it up.
No.
Ah, okay.
No, it's a...
And excuse me.
I could have moved it.
And I do believe, because I came in after the cloud, so I still don't actually know what's in it.
The cloud range is about
Yeah, I definitely can't see the cloud on my side.
It should be visible if you see the token here, but it's up to Maurice has drawn it well. I don't know why. Maybe if I move this to the map.
It's not going up.
The
edge of the cloud is where the barb devil and the spiritual weapon is.
Yeah, you can't see anything, Kenny. Just think of it that way. It makes it easier.
Yeah. Anyways, so Derek's going to cast a firebolt at the one. This guy.
Okay.
I should have pulled that up.
You'll have cover.
Forgot to pull the character sheet. Okay, firebolt.
Firebolt. And you hit him, and you incinerate him.
Cool. All right, and then I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Nope. Whatever amount, kind of just perfectly right here in the middle. So that was 5, 10, 15. 15 feet in the middle of the room.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Eldrin, your turn.
Very nice, very nice. 10, 20, I'm doing a bit of measuring here. Perfect. Gonna move. Hello?
Hello?
Yep.
No,
Hello.
sorry. I wasn't doing 15 feet back.
Okay.
Be back in darkness.
Okay.
I am going to hit this guy.
Okay.
I had it pulled up. They didn't have it. See it. All good?
I see it. Yeah. And you miss.
Okay. Did I have anybody hunters marked actually? They probably died, didn't?
You've been killing things in one hit, so that is probably the case. Yes.
I'll hunters mark them and
Okay.
shoot again.
This guy's probably no exception if you hit him. And I think you will.
15?
I just need to check something.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll hit him.
Cool.
21 piercing damage plus whatever's your 100 mark, 23.
What is?
Who is someone typing with the sound of a million fans?
Yeah. That's...
Probably me.
Let's mute. Okay. You done, Eldrin?
Alright, he's still alive.
Yeah. He's cultist level 2.
Spiritual weapon is not concentration, right?
It is not.
No, it is not concentration.
Okay, I'll move right here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Cool. Alright, where's this guy? It's like an Easter egg hunt every time it's a cultist turn. They're slowly getting to you guys. This guy's not got a response.
There's so many on the map. The initiative order.
You hear someone approaching from the south on Tamila.
Hmm.
Someone bumps into you.
Oh, that's always fun.
You can't see what it is, but they give a startled and surprised reaction. What's going on here? And that's his turn. Alright, this guy.
Take a minute. That might actually be the exact same movement I was going to do in the first place.
Okay.
So many cultists.
Cultist. Edmund, it is your turn.
Cool. I was I know where they were, right? I just don't have disadvantage.
You'll have disadvantage. You know what square they're in though, because they're not hiding.
Yep.
You just can't see them.
10. And yeah, I'll go ahead and take a whack at the lady of the house.
Yeah.
With normal, not disadvantage, not advantage.
That's correct.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's a hit for
That's a
for that
that's a
much.
crit.
Do I have to choose about Divine Smite before I know if she goes down, right?
That's 100% correct. It's when you hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay.
So let me.
You won't get your bonus
rolls like a-
D8, by the way. The extra one for being
Undead or
undead
fiend,
yeah. So
But I do need. That's only level 1, so I do need one more D8.
okay.
Oh no, it is level 1. I'm sorry, I'm using a level 1 spell slot.
Okay.
So yeah, 10. So
But you crit
10
it.
slashing, 10 radiant. What?
But you crit it.
Yeah.
Did it
Did,
not factor in? Oh, I see what you're saying. I need to roll 2 D8.
Yeah.
Got it.
And that, I mean, if you don't want
there
to.
you go. All right.
Okay.
So 10,
So
20,
10 slashing,
27.
17 radiate.
27. Got it.
Yep, 27 total.
Okay.
And if she's still up, I will make my second attack on her.
Yeah, you hear a grunt, but
24 to hit, 11 slashing.
It's like
You
the advantage
impudent-
moved over.
You impudent whelp. And this guy will move up, flanking you. But it's
So
the
no
fog cloud.
advantage, no disadvantage.
Yep.
And I have 23 AC currently.
Okay. And you're concentrating on something right now? The Shield of Faith?
Shield of Faith.
Got it. Okay, cool. He will slash at you with, or he'll stab at you with his tail. Missing. He will slash at you with his claw. Missing. He will slash at you with his claw again. Ooh. Missing. Really close one, though. And he will move into the fog here. The lady. What will she do? She's at a bad spot. She will try to punch on Demila.
So mean. Damn, Summer.
Hitting you for 4 bludgeoning damage.
Ow!
I need you to make a concentration save.
Fuck this.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a nice soundbite. Who the hell was that? Was that you, Alex?
No.
No,
Kenny?
that was me.
Fuck this. Okay, fair. Alright, you make it. Second punch coming your way through the fog.
Okay.
Misses you.
Alright.
Will she move? Yeah, she will. She'll go here. Alright, this cultist. Where's this cultist? Oh, the one with light on him. Eldrin's best friend.
Boo!
Yeah, my full
Ooh, this
permission
man.
to send him to the Shadow Realm, Eldrin.
25, 30. Alright, you are brightly illuminated now.
Boo!
Ooh.
Uh,
Seems the crowd is not pleased by these dirty tactics.
from around the corner, Eldrin.
Yeah.
Something approaches.
Is it death?
Maybe.
And it's very strange. It looks really weird. It looks like you would imagine that this is some sort of devil with your knowledge. And it is wielding a glaive. It has a beard with lots of tendrils at the end of it.
Okay.
Oh, what the hell?
Like Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Sure. And that's all he does, because he dashed. 20. The spiritual weapon's going to move up as this guy's turn. 10, 20. And he will move 15, 20, 25, 30. And what spells does he have? He can see you now. Ooh, that seems like a good one. Yeah. Eldrin, could you please give me a wisdom saving throw?
Sure.
Okay. So the cultist outreaches his hand and mutters some words, and you feel like something was going to affect you, but nothing happened. next cultist. He will move up. 10, 30. He will move his spiritual weapon as well. How far away is he from you? 60. Okay, let me check the range on this. Okay. Eldrin, give me a wisdom saving throw. You're good. The other cultist that's covered in light does the same exact thing, outreaches his hand, mutters some words, and you feel like a brief tingle, but then nothing happens. You shrug it off. This cultist, where are you? I think this is the one over here. Is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can't quite reach you, but he will. Will he dodge? Will he dash? Do they have any ranged attacks? I don't think they do. He doesn't. He will move closer to try to surround you. Okay.
Shouldn't they have a chance at slipping on these polished floors when they die?
Remember what happened last time someone made fun of the breaking of Roll20? I'm just warning you. The breaking of Roll20 and the efforts on my terrain will not go unnoticed. You have tempted the wrath. Alright, where's this other one? Right, this guy. Hearing the Van Thamper lady in distress. 30. To the south of you, Antamila, you hear a person bumping into another person saying, "Hey, what's going on?" And there's a quick response. I think the Duke is in trouble, or the Duchess is in trouble.
Ah.
I heard her scream in pain, but he's done. Antamila, it's your turn.
Okay, now I'm having second thoughts about dispersing this cloud because it seems to be very useful. But I'm gonna do it anyway after I step right over here, and I'm going to disperse the cloud. So we can all say yay. All right, and now, I'm going to reach out and strangle this bitch with a inflict wounds, with advantage. Let us see if I actually have it set. Because I am tired of getting shot by something I can't use. I would very much like to use. All right, and let's see if it hits.
It does.
Oof.
Thank God.
Oh, advantage. Yeah, thank you.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Praise Malcor!
Thank God.
And I was like, oh man.
And her skin turns a pale color, and veins start appearing on her arms, and she looks very sickly. And she looks at you and glares.
Well, she can glare.
Oh, she looks
I don't know if it does or if it doesn't, but I'm just going to have the spiritual weapon attack from where it is. Now, we are flanking her.
Yeah, I think we've already determined spiritual weapon doesn't get flanking a while ago.
It doesn't, yeah.
It's really sad that it doesn't. Like, it's not a creature, so it's part of... Okay. Anyway, like a familiar can get flanking, but whatever. Anyway,
Familiar has a stat block.
And...
Oh, it hits her, though.
Finally.
Oh, she's looking like she's in bad shape. Really bad shape. The spiritual axe carves into her back, and she coughs blood on your face.
Okay, and
Gross.
then just to say aside that, and no, oh,
Cool.
I will actually do this and move back to where I started because that'll be fun, won't it? What's that? Let's see. No, I'll stay. I'll stay. No, I will. No, I will. No, I'll move.
What the
I'll stay.
heck is
No,
happening right now?
Strategies are going through my head. Like I don't know which one. Yeah, I'll stay.
Okay.
I figure I know what's about to happen at this point,
Derek, it's your turn.
and that'll end my turn.
Cool. 5, 10, 15 feet up, and it's like, whoop, oh shit.
There's things happening out here.
There are things happening. Okay, so then, with that, let's let me make sure I can. Yeah,
More intruders to the south.
going to cast Acid Splash on the guy directly north of me.
Okay.
So I should be fine there because he's 10. And then because he's 5 feet within the other one, so it'll pretty much be targeting both of those guys. This one and that one.
So they both have to make a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's the DC?
15.
Okay. First one makes it, which is the top guy up here. Second guy fails. How much damage does he take? 7?
Whole 7.
Yeah, he's looking in rough shape, though. Alright, you done?
Yes.
Okay. Eldrin. There's things going on. There's a door to your north. There's a Derek coming back to help you from the west. And there's a unknown creature to your east.
Since I have advantage on intelligence checks that have to do with fiends, can I do a free check?
You can do a free check if you have... do you have proficiency in religion?
I have proficiency in fiends.
Uh...
Oh, well, actually,
Proficiency.
Hold on, let me... Because I still might give it to you. Hold on, let me see what it reads.
I posted it in chat.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, favorite. Oh, please give.
No.
So
If you gave you proficiency, I would absolutely let you do it. But this just gives you advantage on making the check. So you don't get a free check, but if you do make a check, you'll have advantage on it. Absolutely, yes.
Nah. Just
Aww.
So you never play Ranger, kids. Let's see.
Yeah, the lack of proficiencies in martial classes sometimes feels bad. Then again, you don't normally have to worry about it because generally most DMs make knowledge checks suck. So I give them for free. You got lots of options here.
How big is this? Is the guy next to me?
He's like human sized.
So he's like a humanoid
Mm-hmm.
type of looking creature.
It's very human-like. Like his musculature, his stature, everything about him is very human-esque, except for he has like a purplish, pallid skin and a weird tendril. Several tendrils make up his beard. And his pointed ears and fangs give him like a devilish appearance.
Can I free action move open the door north of me?
Yeah, you could use your object interaction to open the door north of you.
I would like to do that.
Okay. Yeah, you open the door to your north. There's more cultists. No. It looks like it's a meat locker. There's carcasses hanging from the ceiling.
Alright, question.
Yep.
If I move to this square, can you see my ping?
Yep. So north 1
Um,
square.
I wouldn't provoke attack of opportunity from this guy, right?
You would not from the thing to your right, but you would from the thing to your southeast.
What about if I move to this square after?
You would, because suddenly you're moving out of his reach.
But I provoke it when I move out of his reach, right?
Yeah, you would have cover if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
You absolutely would have cover.
Hmm.
Huh.
Well, let's see.
Interesting.
I don't get too many. I don't get too many turns where I can use this. I'm gonna use my Fey presence. Put it there.
Alright, what does it do? Let me remember. Alright, so what are you choosing? Fear or charm?
Fear.
Okay, cool. And its DC is 10 plus your range. Oh no, it's your ranger spell DC. What's your ranger DC?
Ranger DC is 14 or where is?
Okay.
Wait. Let me go to the. I didn't use my spell DC.
It's 14.
Okay. I figure.
Yeah, it's pretty good DC. All right. Now, starting with the guy to your left, we'll start with him. Ooh, these guys actually have a special trait against fear. And it's wisdom.
Always.
Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom.
He looks terrified, which is pretty good for you. That means no fliggity flank action. Where's the terrified icon? That's a good one. Okay, cool. The guy to your southeast. Oops, wrong guy. Wisdom save. He passes. And the thing to your east. Do you have it for this? Yeah, he does. Okay.
Took a fail to me.
Wait, you can see that?
Yeah, you put it in the.
Oh, ironically, I was just about to type something in GM to remind everybody of something. He does not seem to be afraid of you.
7.
Great.
Huh.
I'm gonna still type it so everyone else in Roll20 or everyone else watching the stream knows why. Oh. How do you write in GM? Really?
I didn't see what you typed. So.
Yeah, it said it can't be recognized, but I thought you could GM type stuff. I'm just gonna type this to remind me later, and I'll explain it afterwards. But yeah, he's not afraid of you. But the guy to your west seems obviously terrified by you. Also, let me change his roles to be private so you don't see them from now on. Alright, anything else? That's your action and your free interaction.
Yep.
Try that roll again. You don't see that, right? Okay, good. Yeah, it says GM.
We'll move here.
All right, the cultist will try to shank you with his dagger. Or sorry, scimitar. He tries to slash you with the scimitar. What's your AC?
18.
He misses. Anything else?
Am I in darkness here?
Let me see. This guy is illuminated with light, which extends 40 feet. Well, it's 20 feet bright and 20 feet dim. So where you are standing, absolutely not.
Okay, but so his light floods around corners?
At least in the direction of where it's emanating from. So in a direction heading east. If you headed west, you feel as though you'd probably be in darkness.
Because if I'm in darkness, I wouldn't provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yep, but remember, you provoke from the square you're moving from.
Okay.
Which might be relevant to your decision. Not sure. Right now, you are not in darkness.
Right. But if I moved here, I would be in.
Yeah, even west 1 square, actually, I think would be fine. Yeah, as long as you're away from that doorway, you will be in darkness. And not in any direction that's going like... Here, let me draw with the thing. Like, consider it like that, basically. If you're anywhere in the room except for those, like, squares to the south and east of the line, you're good.
Yeah. Okay. I'll actually move here.
Alright, he will take his opportunity attack. What will he make his opportunity attack with? I think it's better to make it with his glaive. He will try to slash at you with his glaive. I will incidentally use my inspiration here.
You don't have inspiration?
It will miss you. Everything is fine. Alright, you done, Elgin?
Yeah.
Alright. This guy's turn. You guys gotta get on those recaps. This cultist will move up and make room for his buddy, I guess, and attack on Tamila. This is just a regular cultist with a scimitar and miss you. This other cultist, where I don't know where he is. Oh, I do know where he is. He sees a new threat with Derek and interposes himself between Derek and the other guy and slashes at Derek with his scimitar.
Alright, I'm going to use one of my flashes to...
Okay. So
Just gonna flash
disadvantage.
the guy? Jeez.
Yeah, the Derek opens up his robes and majestic light emerges, Kill la Kill style. And it actually prevents the attack from hitting. He would have definitely hit you otherwise.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Flash.
Truly beautiful.
Ah.
Kill la Kill is a good anime. Changed my mind. Edmund, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to attack this person with advantage.
Yeah.
12 slashing.
Yeah, she gets bisected and dies because she is no longer in one piece, but instead now in two pieces.
Math is fun, kids. I then move up here and move down here and attack this guy with advantage.
Okay.
16 to hit for 7 slashing.
Yeah, he gets hit a lot, and he's still alive though.
Cool. I stay where I am and I end my turn.
Cool. The devil looks down at the Duchess, weak,
Mm-hmm.
and moves to flank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I get closer stat block now, making my tab management a little bit easier. Tries to pierce you with his tail. Ooh, what's your AC?
23.
Hits you for 7 piercing damage. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Man, come on.
Oh, here's how it happens.
Same.
12.
Okay, you're good. All right.
Is that for something of him?
What? No, that was
Is
your
that for something
that was your
used?
concentration.
Okay, cool. That's what I wanted to make sure of. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. A claw attack hits you
Come on, man.
for 7 piercing
All right.
damage.
Ugh.
Give me another Constitution saving throw.
18.
You're good. He swings at you with his claw again.
Really need him to miss.
Misses you. You're good. Oh, this is getting
I
tight.
am far from good. I am at 3, so.
Whew.
Far from good.
You know what really sucks?
Hmm.
I'm not even gonna say it. I fucked up on something against myself. And I'm a little disappointed. Alright. You should be down right now. But I goofed. I don't go backsies. This guy can't approach you because he's terrified. So he's gonna run away. Towards the direction of a possibly much safer target in Derek. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20. And so he moves near you, Derek. But he doesn't attack you. The light has vanished, though. You see the lights from outside, Eldrin, but there's no light in this room. It's
Right.
pitch black. The creature walks into the room. And he's going to say, "You can't escape me." And he closes the door. And he slashes at you with his glaive. With disadvantage, obviously. You think you can hide from me? Misses you horribly. And he will also move up, and a very strange thing happens. The tendrils where his beard is
Mm-hmm.
starts swiping in your direction rapidly.
Okay.
Missing you due to the darkness. Alright, he's done.
That darkness.
This guy, what would he do? Would this guy go for Derek? Or would he go... Derek's closer. The spiritual weapon for this guy just got blocked off by the door. I think he would probably go for the closest thing. But he knows that guy is... I'm gonna roll for this. 1 for Derek and 2 for Eldrin. Okay.
Gonna open the door?
Yeah. It's
So
one of the,
rude.
It's one of the guys that could cast light too.
So rude.
25, 30.
Changing it here.
Actually, he might not cast light, or he might not open the door, though. He'll probably just get prepared. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10 does a thing. This disappears as a result of that. And he moves his spiritual weapon closer. Okay. Also, I want to see what your view looks like right now. It's got to be scary. Oh, yeah, that's cool. You can see the guy outside, though, which is kind of lame. But
Scary for him.
it's like you're in a room with, like, carcasses, though. It's kind of messed up.
Scary for whom? For him or me?
Both of you. This is a scary room. Look at this room. That's what Eldrin's view is right now. He's in a room of hanging carcasses and a devil. Derek. The guy to the north of you. He extends his hand, wasting his last second level spell slot. And I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw. You succeed. Yeah, you see this man making an incantation, and you're pretty confident that he was trying to cast a hold person spell on you, but you shoved it off. He will move his spiritual weapon this way, and he will move out of your view. This cultist. Well, I guess he has no reason not to. The door bursts open to your south, Eldrin.
Uh-huh.
And the guy that was standing here, 5, 25, comes in and tries to shank you. You're still in darkness, by the way. Most of the room is illuminated, but the corner you're in and the bottom right corner are complete darkness.
Strategy.
You are safe right now. Yeah, I was actually really hoping you would stop here, where the bearded devil was.
Yeah, something like this might happen.
Slashes at you with a scimitar. Misses you. Cultist near. I think this is near the fight that's going on down here. There's like 3 separate battles happening right now. The party has been split. This guy will run in and swing at Antamila with the scimitar. Misses. Antamila, it's your turn.
All right. Seeing that I'm a little pinned in right now, I could probably stay and heal up, but then that thing would just... I couldn't out-heal it. So, let me just reaction. I'm pretty sure I used my battle axe already, but I'm basically taking out the wand of magic missile.
Ooh.
And I'm going to blow my entire load on all 8, hitting... Yeah, I don't... Slow resistance, and it didn't say anything about force resistance on this guy.
I think you did do a check on him, right?
Yes,
Like
and I don't recall
religion
anything
check?
about force specific. It was, yeah, I did do a free religion check. Am I able to do another free religion check just to check on force resistance?
Yeah. I think you already made the check on this, and I can tell you that. Did you make it successfully? I don't recall.
I thought it was pretty high.
I thought it was high. Yeah, so it doesn't. You don't think it has resistance to force damage?
All right. In that case, I'm gonna hope it really, really doesn't.
He has immunity. Ha ha ha.
Oh god, that would be so.
That's horrible. Come on, guys.
God, I would be mad. I'd be mad. Okay, so
So,
Six.
6 charges on the top guy.
Mm-hmm.
He explodes. All the missiles kind of appear in the air, and there's a dramatic pause. They all converge simultaneously on him, and the force of all of them hitting the same place creates an explosion, and he dies.
Very nice.
Thank the Lord. Now, I have a question.
We didn't have our music on. That's a problem.
Apparently, your spiritual weapon can get disadvantage on attacks if you're poisoned.
That's weird.
Okay.
So if you have disadvantage, it has disadvantage, but
Well,
it doesn't
if you're
gain
poisoned, it's
advantage if you
different.
have advantage?
So if you had something, if you wanted to use inspiration with a spiritual weapon attack, you could absolutely do that. Or if there was something like a guiding bolt affecting a monster that gives your next attack roll against the target advantage, sure, absolutely.
Okay. I'm like, there's like no way to give it advantage. Like I know flanking doesn't specifically, but there had to be some way.
Yeah.
Okay, so
there's at least
all
several.
right.
There's several ways.
God, yeah, kind of what would have been a setup. Okay, but I'm just gonna hope I don't need to use my inspiration on the culture.
Do you have a shield, by the way?
Who, me? Yes.
Okay, so you dropped your axe to pull out the wand, and
Yes.
you're holding the wand right now. Got it.
This shield is helping me cast some spells. That thing's staying on. All right, and just gonna have the axe attack the cultist that had been getting previously attacked.
Yeah. Yeah, your spiritual axe slices through the man like butter. And he dies. So that's a bonus, an action, a free interaction. You have your movement. Do you want to move at all?
I think, oh, yeah, okay. Let's do this, just in case. I can just shoot all the way around him.
Yeah.
And I flash him some very devilish teeth, and I end my turn.
Okay. Derek, it is your turn.
Cool.
Oh, God.
Donald, let me know. What I would like to do is cast a high-level magic missile.
Okay.
Because they're all separate targeted attacks, I should be able to focus on him unless he drops, and then shift whatever's left to that one.
I don't believe so. I think you... Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure magic missile, you assign it. They're not attack rolls at all, actually.
Right.
Yeah, so you pick your targets when you cast the spell. Each dart hits a creature of your choice within range. Yeah, they all strike simultaneously as well. So
Okay, yep, that's right, simultaneously. Okay, then in that case, oof. All right, I'm still going to do it. I'm going to cast Magic Missile at a 3rd level.
Okay.
So I'm going to get 5 darts.
Yeah.
3 are going to go to the dude right in front of me.
Okay.
And then the other 2 to the guy to the right.
Okay. Yeah, give me the damage for the first one. Yeah, your missiles converge and explode this poor guy.
And then 6 to him.
Ooh, I think he lives. Yeah, he lives. He's splattered with the gore of his ally, but he is quite alive and afraid. You see him occasionally shifting his glance back to where Eldrin was. Like he has a look of terror in his eyes, but he's kind of turning around to focus on you now.
Okay. With still not done with my bonus action, I'm going to use 3 sorcery. No, I can't. Because I cast it at a 3rd level. Just kidding. Well, I might as well do that. Actually, I will. I'll go ahead, spend some sorcery points to get back a 2nd level slot.
That doesn't take an action?
Takes a bonus.
Nice.
Ooh.
You get it.
Very nice.
Spend those points.
Let me double check. Gain You can use. Yes, as a bonus action. Q. All right. So that's 1, 2, 3, and I am going to back away further into the room, taking the opportunity attack.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15,
Cultist swings a scimitar at you.
20.
Wait, what's your AC?
It is a 16.
Yeah, hitting a wall. It misses you wide.
Whew. Oh boy! If you guys were around, you'd probably smell some really foul stinks. Derek may have pooped his pants.
You murdered a guy.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right, Eldrin, your turn.
How hurt does this guy look? Is this the guy that I Hunter's Mark?
Yeah, he actually has the hunter's mark on him still. He's bloody.
Okay. I will shoot at him once
Okay.
with advantage
Why would you have advantage?
because I'm in darkness.
Yeah, you have disadvantage for firing a ranged weapon in melee, though.
But if I'm in darkness, isn't it the same as bonus action? Or
You just basically have a normal attack. You don't have advantage, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, what I'm saying is, does the disadvantage still take into effect even if I'm not seen?
I believe so. Let me just double check.
I thought it would be something similar as opportunity attacks. But...
Yeah, I can check. Give me a second.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like the person's not in your face. So...
They know you're there, though, so they are kind of in your face.
Right. But I mean, yeah.
So let me check.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's a good point. Ranged attackers. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Ranged attacks. Aiming a ranged attack is more difficult when a foe is next to you. When you make a ranged attack with a weapon, a spell, or some other means, you have a disadvantage on the attack roll if you're within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you. So they cannot see you. So you absolutely have advantage.
Thank you.
That's pretty cool.
That is very nice.
All right, I will take my attack.
Yep. You will hit, and he dies. Bullet.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's staying. I'm just gonna put an
It
X on his
explodes
corpse.
twice.
That's still a relevant corpse.
Okay, so I have another attack. So yeah, Eldrin will look at the guy that tried to block himself in here with me, and he'll say, you think darkness is your ally? You're merely adopted it. I was born in it, molded by it.
Ooh, edgy Batman Bane words.
He'll Hunter's Mark him and attack him with his longbow.
Ooh, right in the face.
18.
Tentacles.
I think that will hit. Just add Hunter's Mark to him. Let me just double check his AC. That does hit. It's for
17.
Oh,
you get your Hunter's Mark damage once per turn. That's right. I didn't know that. Cool.
Well, I don't get one. Yeah.
Wait.
I get to put a Hunter's Mark on people once per.
Oh yeah.
With the bonus action. It's my bonus action.
All right, you done?
I am done.
Cool. Edmund, your turn. There's one guy alive in the room you're in.
Oh yeah, gonna move down and attack him with that sweet advantage.
woo.
Hot diggity.
What the friggity foo fucking
That's a 1 and a 3. Oof.
Yeah, attacking with my second attack.
There we go.
You hit him.
22 for 8 slashing.
Okay. You done?
And unfortunately, that's my turn. Pretty spent.
This guy's... How long does your fear last? I just want to see if he's still fear.
Until the end of my next turn.
Yeah, he's still not coming your way, but I just want to remove the effect from him.
Yeah. I think once my turn ended.
This cultist runs into the room with you, Derek, and slashes at you with a scimitar.
All right, I'm gonna use another flash to. I'm just whipping it out.
You might as well.
To impose disadvantage.
Yeah, he misses. He swings wide again. The bearded the devil creature with the strange tendril beard looks toward the guy to the north of you and says, "You peon! Drag that worthless corpse in here so I can properly hit this target." And he kind of looks in your direction and smiles, and he swings at you with his glaive. It misses, and then his beard does the weird, crazy beard action thing.
Okay.
And hits you, actually.
Okay.
You will take... I was lazy on this monster. I didn't do everything for him. You're gonna take 8 piercing damage as this beard punctures your flesh, and I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Okay. So you are poisoned.
Ooh.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, so if you go to the tab up at the top and click on Combat Cheat Sheet, it'll tell you the exact things what poison does. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Also, you'll get to make that saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Also, I need you to give me... Is Hunter's Mark concentration as well?
It is.
Go ahead and give me a concentration check.
I was waiting to see if I had to roll it multiple times. All right. Can't.
Ooh, that's gonna be a fail.
Wait, is a 10 a fail or a pass?
Oh, hold on. Normally this would be a fail because of... Hold on, let me just double check something. Nope, you're good. Ignore me.
Okay, so I keep Hunter's.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark is still good.
Cool.
You're good. For some reason I thought poison would have affected it, and then I'm like, it wouldn't have mattered anyway because that should have different order. It's fine. This guy with Derek. He doesn't have any level 2 spells left. I'll move that there. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This guy appears in the doorway before you, Derek. And he will... I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, I'm just... yeah. I'll go ahead and use my inspiration on this one.
Okay.
And let me give you that check.
Okay, that's a success due to inspiration. A gout of fire appears from the ground next to you, and you narrowly dodge out of the way. And this guy pops back around the corner. he's done. The cultist north of you. I don't think he's gonna listen to the devil. Because the devil is kind of an asshole to him. And so he will instead slash at you with his scimitar. And miss. The devil gives him a glare.
But how many glares? I imagine
A glare.
all of his
Una glare.
snaky beard thingies have eyeballs, and they can glare too.
They do not have eyeballs. That'd be freaking weird. Edmund was the guy to hit this cultist, right? So this guy will swing on Edmund.
Don't you do it.
And misses. He will move down one.
Womp, womp. That
It doesn't
would
provoke.
move him out of
How did he
Edmund's
move?
attack range.
How did he move down?
Isn't
Yeah,
that where
because of the
hole
wall
is?
right there in front of
Isn't
us.
No,
the
the
hole's
hole's
right where I'm
where
at.
Vanilla is.
Oh, never mind. He can't move there then. He will move up one. He's just trying to move out of the flank, guys. Chill, money.
Yep.
Derek, it is your turn.
Okay, cool.
Hey, minute.
Wait
a minute.
Oh no, yeah, it should be Anthemilla.
Did we
Yeah,
skip?
you just
Yep, you just skipped her.
skip me.
Rip and pepperonis. Kill this guy on the
Well, let's see. First things first. Let's go ahead and have the spiritual weapon try again.
Yeah, reasonable.
Its 50% success rate has been a great disappointment, great shame to me.
It's a great honor to have a free bonus action attack every turn that doesn't require concentration. And in this case, it particularly kills this guy. Blech.
Oh, nice.
Just when you make fun of it, it's ready to do work for
Bonus
you.
action murder.
It's actually
Bonus murder.
done a lot of damage.
It's really
Well,
good.
now, but last turn it missed. Last session it
greedy?
missed every attack. Every attack it made.
Alright, Altamila, the room is quiet. You hear the sounds of combat to the room to your north.
Ooh. Alright. Move here. Blow my very, very, very last spell for the day. Because we cannot have certain people falling. And it is 1d8 cure wounds. One sec. Put it back. Okay, back. Okay. And it's up. There's a lot. You're healed for 11, Edmund.
Oh,
Max
thank
heals.
Job.
Very nice.
Okay, and then I use the rest of my movement to come here. Oh yeah, that looks like so much fun. Oh,
Altamila, to your immediate west, now that you're standing here, you notice a secret door right next to you.
Whoop. Whoop. Free action! Open door!
Yeah. You push against the wall and it opens.
Interesting. It's like, neat! Okay, now I'm not moving. I just need to get my spiritual weapon out of here, so. 2, 3. 10. Good. There you are.
Alright.
Alright. Dynamic lighting makes it very difficult to keep pets.
Sorry. I'm not giving you free pet vision, though.
It only has 3 turns left. I gotta make the use of most of it.
Dang, that thing's got work done. Derek, your turn.
All right. Derek throws out his hands in front of them,
Ooh.
somewhat Kamehameha style,
Ooh.
and burning hands.
Oh,
15 right in front of them.
murder.
So that will be a 15 deck save,
Okay.
and I need to figure out how much to roll.
Well, he's not making it. It burns!
To dust!
Yeah, he literally becomes ashes before you.
Hmm.
Where there was once a person, there is now a human-shaped stain of ashes on the ground facing back towards the north.
Cool. Uh, let's. I'll turn, yell to Anhamil, saying, "There's a guy just on the other, threshold. Guy at threshold, and back up. Here, yeah, here."
Okay.
Good to know.
You done?
And I done.
Eldrin, it is your turn. You feel sick. You're suffering the effects of poison.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Yeah. That will hit
Ooh.
14.
for 14. And that will hit
15.
for 15.
Do them dirty in front of this squad. That's where.
Are you done?
I'll reach my hand and kind of stroke his beard a little bit.
Oh. Alright, give me a constitution saving throw. You remain poisoned still.
Do I know the DC? Is it the same DC for all poison, or is it
You don't know the DC.
okay? So the poison is dependent on the type of the DC is
Yeah.
dependent on the poison. Okay.
Yeah, it'll definitely be different based on different monsters.
Cool.
It's weird.
Edmund, the room is eerily silent. What would you like to do?
15, 20, 25, 30.
Stop walking through terrain.
Wait.
He pushes over this candlestick that's on the ground and
This
walks. Yeah.
Oh, I assumed that was a chandelier.
No. When I described the room, I described
Come on, I came
9.
in on this shit.
That was a long time ago.
It was last week. You're scum, but you push it over. It's fine.
Not seeing Eldrin. I will continue moving.
Okay.
5, 10, 30, which is a dash.
Ooh. You see a guy.
Yep, and I stop there because that's my turn.
Okay. This guy's turn. He will attack you with his glaive.
Okay.
I do believe you have made him mad.
How did he react by me touching his beard?
He's looking a little nervous right now.
Hmm.
But he's gonna chomp at you with his beard, or pierce at you with his beard in a second. But
Well,
with his
remember-
glaive, he hits you.
Ooh.
10 plus 3. For 5 damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
From the glaive.
Mm-hmm.
We taking that glaive.
Oof.
Rough rolls.
Yeah. All right, so let's. I don't even remember what this does. So I'm gonna put a mark on you. Boop. Okay. Sorry, I have to read this. It's very confusing.
It's alright.
Okay, that's not too Too difficult to understand. I get it. Okay. And he will sorry, I need to look something up. Just a second, sorry guys. How's everyone doing today? You're all having a good day?
Sai,
It's on Monday, yeah?
It's a good day. Today was a good day.
I guess I could do this while I look this up. I might as well keep going. It doesn't affect anything yet. I believe he hits you. What's your AC?
18.
Actually, no, he misses because he can't see you.
Ah.
He would have hit you.
If it was, yeah.
Pretty high rolls. Okay.
Eldon's playing Skyrim, while the rest of us are playing D&D.
All right. I will keep going.
Okay.
But we might have to look up something if it becomes relevant. I'm gonna not look it up right now because it might not be relevant.
Okay.
This guy next to you, Edmund.
Mm-hmm.
He will move here. And reach out his hand towards you. And try to hit you. Or try to grab you. And miss horribly. He will move back here. Move forward a spiritual weapon and try to shank you.
I love how I wasn't there 2 seconds ago.
It's been slowly making its way over here.
It was very clean. He stepped in and then he moved away, and the spiritual weapon was there.
The spiritual weapon moved over for the right. I saw it.
And it misses you. All right, cultist. Where is their? Oh, this guy. This guy will actually do the thing.
Doing the thing.
Eldrin, you can make an opportunity attack with a melee attack if you would like. This guy's moving away from you. Well, not with your rapier. Your rapier's not drawn. But with your... What's your strength modifier for an unarmed, if you want to make an unarmed attack?
My strength modifier is a -1.
Never mind.
You
You don't have to waste your reaction on that if you don't want to.
I won't. Yeah.
Yeah, that's... this guy's gonna drag the illuminating body into this room.
Sure.
You're now visible, and you can see very clearly with the light that...
Wait, light persists past death?
Yes. It lasts for 1 hour, I believe.
And it's not concentration? Gotcha.
Nope.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
So that's a thing. But the good news is you can see that this guy's pretty jacked up. You're confident if you hit him, he will die.
Nope.
Altamila. Your turn.
I want to see what's down this way.
Altamila goes on an exploring journey mid-combat.
I'm not gonna, but I'm gonna ask. I don't think Derek can talk back to me. That's the thing. I need
Just
to know
pull
where
the Edmund.
where Eldrin is. I don't know where Eldrin is.
I'll go this way.
Nobody actually saw where Eldrin went, by the way.
Yeah.
No, I just know he's not in this
question out. Did you see Eldrin, Derek? And then head up and see if I can get up there.
By the way, Derek, you would have seen bad guys running east.
Yep.
But you don't know You hadn't seen Eldrin for a very long time.
He could be there by all you know.
He's basically invisible at all times.
By a very long time, he means like 24 to 30 seconds.
He's been,
that's...
yeah.
Random.
He's been
That's
tanking.
an eternity in combat, though.
Actually, he might not have seen him at all, because the one place where Eldrin would have been, which is here, he was invisible. And when he moved into the light, it would have been out of Derek's vision. But they were chasing something, and Derek knows it was to the east.
Yep.
Alright.
On Thamila, you moving there, you will gain information, actually, as well as an opportunity attack against you. Let me make that opportunity attack. What's your AC?
19.
Misses. So you see light coming from an open door here.
Hold on, ping again.
To the east,
Oh.
there's an open door.
There's a dagger outside.
Yeah, there is actually. Oh, it's not. That's actually not there. It went away.
Okay.
That one does. Oh no, it doesn't require concentration. It's still there.
It just can't be.
She can also probably see the blood smear. Yeah.
Wait,
Interesting.
With her perception, come on.
Yeah. There's an open door with light coming out of it, where there wasn't light coming out of this door before, and the door was not open before. You have lots of information.
I'm so
Nice.
confused. I turned away for a second, and I'm so confused about how Anthemilla is where she is now.
Is
I
she?
dashed.
She's like demon teleporting all over the place.
Apparently.
So, are you done?
Yeah, I dashed and moved my spiritual weapon as far as it could go.
Cool. Derek,
Okay.
your turn.
All right. He moves up 15 feet to there. Can't still get a good line, so he shifts over.
These are the situations where I like conditional lighting, because you get to see if you have, like,
Yeah.
good lines to the targets and stuff.
So 20 feet. I guess still. I don't know. Anyways, gonna firebolt the
Firebolt?
dude.
Yeah.
You know what? He gonna move. Yeah. I already said. So he'll move 25 feet.
Okay.
He sees Edmund and he starts getting a little confident now.
Oh,
Little cocky.
He's in his stride.
So yeah, he moves up. Anyways, firebolt. Firebolt.
That's a miss.
How bad of? Oh, that's. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'll just leave that one. Leave that as is. Words.
Eldrin,
Tough.
at the start of your turn,
Yeah.
something happens.
Wow.
Oof. Gross. Out of your face.
The wound where the glaive struck you,
Yeah.
it seems to bleed a bit uncontrollably. And you're going to take 5 damage.
What type of damage?
It doesn't say.
If
Actually, you don't take damage. You lose 5 hit points. That's a better way of saying it, I guess. Good job, game.
You lose?
Yeah, it's not like a damage type like bludgeoning or piercing. You lose 5 hit points.
Okay.
It's not off max, though.
It's not off max. It's off current hit points.
Got it.
Sounds good.
All right. Now you can continue your turn as normal.
All right. So this room is lit.
It's lit AF, fam. Fire emoji. 100.
Eldrin will drop his bow.
Yeah.
Pull out his rapier.
Yeah.
Take this guy with the pointy end.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, 13's
Maybe
gonna
not.
hit.
Oh, does it?
I think so. Yeah, it hits. For 13 damage. Is your rapier magical or silver?
It is not.
Okay.
Hunter's mark is
It's of the damage type of the thing, but it's magical damage. We
Oh,
determined.
interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's
so
right. I
it's
think that's
4 magical piercing damage. But he would have died anyway. He disappears in a poof of sulfur.
Does it take an action to move a body out?
Yes. Dragging is an action. Which is why that guy didn't do anything else on his turn.
Right. Eldrin will move here.
Okay.
Stabbed it.
Okay. Yeah, this guy just... He's like literally still holding onto the body, and he looks up, to a rapier in his eye, and he dies.
Nice. All right. Eldrin will take a gander. No, can't do that. Try that again. Don't. Let me do the thing.
I'm not
There
stopping
we go.
you.
Okay, sorry. No, I just don't want to do like the hard corner, you know.
Yeah.
And Eldrin will move back into the darkness.
The safest place there ever was. Are you done?
I guess as he's walking to the light, he'll tell Antomira, ask Antomira how things are going.
Hey, Demila, help us, buddy.
As she looks at probably like bodies of like 12 guys on the floor with arrows.
Yeah, to the west, there's literally like a graveyard.
There's like a bunch of guys with just arrows on their chest and shit. Yeah, so he'll ask that, and I guess he'll do his constitution check now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you are no longer poisoned. Let me remove that stuff.
Good save. You
Okay.
actually heal some of the damage you lost.
No, that's not how this works at all. Edmund, your turn.
Question. The rules don't say exactly what this means.
Uh-oh.
But
I don't like where this is going.
For jumping, it says your strength determines how far you can jump.
Yes.
What does that mean?
So there's a literal formula for how far you could jump. With a running start, I think we determined you jump your strength modifier, which is... Or not your strength modifier, your strength score.
What about without a running start?
I think it's half.
So
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
For horizontal.
Okay. So, okay.
Vertical
So
is a lot less.
My question basically is, if I move 5 feet up, can I go 5-foot jump or even 5-foot jump and then 10, 15, 20 and get around this guy?
Well, what's your strength?
19.
So for...
You answer your own question.
Well, he doesn't have a running start. So
Right.
half a strength.
I
So
would
yeah,
move
as
forward
long as you
one.
have a... Yeah, you have so much strength is ridiculous.
Right, that's what I'm making sure of. I don't know.
Just jump over the guy.
Well, he can't make the vertical distance. He doesn't have that level of
Yeah.
ups.
I know.
Anyway, I just want to get on the other side so in case he doesn't die, Anthony will attack him. And I will attack him.
Yeah.
For 15 with 6 slashing.
That is a hit, and he takes some slashing damage.
Cool. Second attack. 21 to hit for 11 slashing.
You do the thing. And he takes 11
Yeah.
slashing damage. You done?
My turn.
Yeah, he's gonna run his dagger over to you.
Yeah. I got a hankering for a flankering.
He misses you horribly with the spiritual weapon. And seeing as though you are particularly tanky and resistant to being hit by things, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please, as he changes strategy.
Good old -1 dex save.
Big chunk.
Huh.
Yeah. He's actually, I think you freaking make that with an 11.
What?
I actually think you make this. Let me just double check, but I'm 99% certain it's DC 11. Yeah, it's DC 11. You make it. Absolutely ridiculous. I hate this game. Antamila. Wait, is he gonna move? He might be scared.
Oh.
He might be scared. He's gonna go for it. 5, 10. He provokes from you here.
Oh, he jumps across the water. Okay.
No, yeah.
I thought
yeah.
he was. I thought he was going to go through the doorway and take attacks from both of us. Let me
just
do my
diagonally.
quote. 20 to hit for 11 slashing.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15. He opens the door.
No.
Oh, don't worry, I'll... And he is now not visible. Derek, it is your turn. That guy just hauled ass to a room to the northwest. Wait, did I skip
Alright.
Antamila again?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, you
God damn it. I'm putting her back at the top. Antamila. Are you there? Oh, there you are.
He's muted, or is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's fantastic is when you guys move tokens, like Derek, all he sees is just like a flash of something, and it's just so ridiculous looking.
Oh yeah, it's great. I can't even see Derek right now.
Maurice,
so.
are you talking with words? You're on
I can
mute.
see Eldrin way down there.
Maurice, stop talking. You're not talking. Nobody hears you. I see your face moving on Twitch, and you're still not talking. Holy crap, he's still doing it. Despite me telling him
Let's
that.
lip read.
What are you doing, Maurice?
Mouth Eldritch Blast.
What is happening?
I'm not sure Maurice knows either.
I can't stop.
Hold on, guys. We're going on an adventure.
Maurice, just type your turn, please.
He's
I think
gone.
he's rejoining the call.
He's still trying to talk to us.
No, he's rejoining the call, I think. To be fair, talking to us is probably part of the game. Maybe.
Oh, the stream's like behind because I'm like looking and I still see his face. And yeah.
He's a little behind, right?
It was a lot behind. It was like 30 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Maurice, did you die? He's dead forever. Type it. Just type it so we can finish this combat and go on break and you can fix things. I just want to move to the other people's turns that will kill him very quickly.
Oh, she stepped on him.
Wait, what's happening?
Oh, never mind. I thought she was where his position token was.
Oh, no. Maurice!
Dexterity saving throw. She threw the javelin.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if she did the whole thing or just the piercing damage. I'm gonna guess the
probably
piercing
just
damage.
the.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
wow. Holy
the
crap.
roll.
Charges once at dawn or something, right?
Yeah.
So you hit, and he has to make a DC. Actually, no. You hit with the javelin, and before it turns to lightning, he dies from the actual javelin.
Oh. The corpse gets
The 6
electrocuted.
piercing damage kills this
Crispified,
poor
right?
guy, and he's
Yeah,
pinned to
but
the
the
wall.
lightning damage crispifies it.
All right. Now, I don't think there's any more combatants, so I'm going to turn off the music, which I muted the stream, so nobody on stream heard the music. Or muted the tab and I didn't realize it. Nice.
Oh, no.
Sweet Jesus, this thing is fucking annoying.
Oh,
There you
oh
are.
my god.
Oh, holy crap.
Hurrah.
Every time I tried to turn the mic back on, it kept like, so I couldn't touch the dang thing. I'm like, wait, why? Why?
Okay. We're going to continue in initiative order, though. Derek, it's your turn.
All right.
For reasons.
I move 5. At least, let's see. So 10 feet out. Excuse me. 10 feet out. Get a feel for what's going on. So I look to my left. I see the 2 of them. I look to my right. I would not see Eldrin because it looks like he's in darkness.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's true.
Nobody can see Eldrin right now. Eldrin, you hear something to the
So-
northeast, by the way.
I did talk, and he was next to the door, so he probably would have heard me.
They would have heard you. I was in the other
Like-
room. Anyways, I'll just kind of look to them and say, "Are we good?" And I will move to right here and just stand and hold position.
Okay. Eldrin, from the northeast, you hear a noise.
Northeast.
And Slobber Chops turns the corner.
Alright.
Alright.
The last boss.
Also, take 6 damage as your wound continues to
Woo!
bleed uncontrollably.
Grievous wounds. I didn't know that was a thing in D&D. That's cool.
What would you like to do, Eldrin?
I would like to get to my party and use Healing Spirit. If you want to play it out.
So, well, there's a relevant thing with this. Who's Darth Vader breathing into the mic awkwardly?
It might be me, sorry.
Classic Kenny.
It's not even really me.
So go ahead, yeah, move your character and do what you're gonna do for the turn. At Eldrin.
Yeah, I'll get everybody together.
Well, let's play it out in initiative order.
Sure. I won't be able to get there, so I'll actually move here.
Yep.
Saying, "Hey guys, I might be hurt." And
You see an oozing wound in. Oh, you're not in the light. Never mind. Nobody sees anything.
I mean, they
they
saw
hear
it when I
Eldrin.
walked.
You would see Eldrin appear in the flickers of light and then disappear and then
Yeah.
appear. He has a gaping wound in his chest and it's bleeding a lot.
Fine. Eldrin's become a zombie. Kill him.
Can I use my med kit to try to bandage it?
That's a good idea. Give me a medicine check. It's almost like if you're bleeding profusely, there's something that you could do about that, perhaps.
Is there
Sometimes magical stuck
healer's
bleeding
kit?
out.
Second.
Depends on where you're bleeding profusely from.
Well, Healer's Kit makes
Yeah.
it so I think you stabilize the dying with a DC 10. But if you're just trying to staunch yourself, like to prevent yourself from bleeding out, just give me a
Yeah.
check and I'll tell you what happened.
Oh, okay.
Medicine check.
On the wrong. I was trying to click it on the D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I don't. What does it do if you click on it in there? I wonder if it. Yeah. So okay, now we can wrap up because there was conditions for this, and if you didn't do that, it might have wasted some of your resources.
Right.
So I just wanted to make sure you're good. You staunch the bleeding.
I smart.
I was worried that you were going to keep walking and like try to gather everyone up and like bleed out because the bleed damage is pretty high.
Yeah, I was trying to get close to them, man.
It does 1d10. It's not a joke. Okay, so for wrap up of combat, let's go ahead and take our break now. All right, everyone, I turned back on the stream. Welcome back, everybody. All right, so you hear the occasional dripping of water as sewer water kind of flushes through this place, but no more sound of chatter or cultists or anything like that. Now, I'm not going to have you guys move through this whole place because there's literally no threats left. So I'm going to ask you all how you want to handle going through this dungeon. What are you going to do? What's the first thing you're doing after this combat? Let's start there.
I think Eldrin will want to heal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Conga line heal sounds like a good idea.
All right, so how much does your
priority.
healing spirit heal for?
So healing for Healing Spirit heals for where is that number?
I think it's 1d6.
It's 1d6 for 10
All right, everyone roll 10d6.
10 days.
Okay.
and heal that much.
38.
That
I
is
think everyone's probably topped off, but maybe
I
not.
am.
If I go 36 here, that's a 4 per heal? No.
That's almost my max.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm good.
Those are some good
Awesome.
numbers.
All right. After that, what are you guys doing? Slobber Chops cuddles up next to Antamila.
Yay! I am looting with Eric. We're gonna go and thoroughly search what's her face's body.
Okay,
Specifically
sure.
looking
Give
for,
me an investigation check.
and stuff.
Either with
if,
advantage
if
or
Eric
2 insight.
wants to help, or if he wants to. I mean, my investigation's okay, but I'm talking to him you seem very good at investigating things to a degree that I just haven't grasped yet, Eric.
I'm gonna move my
haven't been
token
able to
around
grasp
that area just because I haven't seen it. So,
Derek
Yeah.
blushes a bit.
so there's a statue. Is that that's a statue that you guys were
Yeah.
talking
You have
about?
an angel.
Right, because while you guys
One.
are doing that, I do want to check out these statues and stuff because of.
Yeah, so we'll start with this
Uneasy.
room. Let me redescribe this room because it might be relevant to you. We'll start with room V26. V26. So, 2 rows of tall wrought iron candlesticks light this vaulted chamber, each one bearing 9 flickering candles. A 7-foot tall statue of an angel with white glowing eyes and a long sword stands atop a dais to the south. A 6-foot tall fiend. Oh, you already killed the fiend. Yeah, that's what you see in this room. There's 9 tapestries depicting hellish-looking things on the walls.
Yep. Okay, so then in that case, between Anthamil and I, go ahead and look through Lady Vampir's corpse.
Yeah, give me an investigation check with advantage.
Oh my!
guidance too, just because I'm just so much more.
Sure.
Okay.
On her body, if you could call it a body at this point, it's 2 bodies actually. It was a bisect.
It's nobody right now.
Oof.
No.
Also, man, she could have used that hellish rebuke twice. I'm rage.
Take the top half.
I am taking the head again.
On her body, you find 2 keys in a pocket of her dress.
Throw it away.
That's all you find of interest, though. Otherwise, she's completely unarmed and is just wearing a dress.
All right.
My dress is ruined.
Yeah.
I let everybody know about the keys and hand them off to whoever wants to take them.
Keys. I know one where I need to go and check out the keys. Now, I also want to check out the
Are you
statues.
taking the keys? Antamil?
Yes, I'll take the keys.
All right, statues. So, which statue are you looking at?
The I suppose the Zerial statue.
Zariel statue. What do you mean?
Zariel. You said like we recognize that it's Zariel. That
No.
We recognize the
like,
name that was said. We don't know this is Zarya.
That's correct.
Oh, okay. Okay, well then the statue that has angel wings, or at least
Well-
from this angle, it looks like it has angel wings.
Yeah, ping it. This one? Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Okay.
I would like to help you if nobody else is helping you. Derek can if he wants.
Are you like looking it over?
Yeah, that's what they were saying, right?
Yeah. I mean, why not? Okay, investigation check.
There's,
it's nice.
I'm
Everything's
after her,
nice,
I'm
so I'm
giving
gonna give
her-
myself guidance.
I think Anthemilla. I think this happened with Anthemilla as well, but there was
Yeah.
something weird about the
Yeah.
statue.
Does
Did you
Eldrin
feel that
recognize
too
the
when we came in the
statue or
room?
Any of the depictions?
What'd you say, Eldrin?
Does Eldrin recognize any of the depictions or the statue?
Give me a religion check.
Is this fiendish stuff?
Yes.
Or advantage
With
on
a
that?
21 investigation, investigating the statue between the 2 of you. So it had glowing eyes, right? And which is strange. Like you automatically know that there's something magical about that, right?
Oh yeah.
So you kind of give it a knock on the head, and it's hollow, and that's what you find.
It's hollow.
Yeah. Eldrin, you're not really sure, like, specifics, but you would guess strongly based on what you've seen, the circumstances around all this.
Yeah.
That these are probably the devilish things. You haven't necessarily put the connection completely together, but
Right.
it seems to be devil related. It's certainly not pleasant to look at.
Can I do one for the statue in the bottom one?
Yeah, please.
Are you like making that known that you're going down there to religion check that one?
Yeah, I'm just like seeing if it jars my memory or something.
Would you
Maybe-
like
maybe
some
I'm gonna-
assistance, or maybe you want to help me out to see if we can figure out what this is?
Sure, I have advantage. I can give you advantage. Is that how that works?
Yeah, you could either both make your own checks, or you could give one person advantage.
I mean, I have a 0. Do you have more than a 0?
In religion, yes.
Okay, then you do it, and I'll help you.
Okay, and
We can
again,
talk through it.
so-
We can talk.
Since it's religion, I am 100% taking it.
Oh, 8.
Okay.
By the way,
18.
do I feel anything in this room?
Absolutely nothing. You feel like normal Eldrin.
Do
Was
I feel
I-
a little
was I s-
empowered? Do I feel a little powered?
Do you feel overpowered?
You probably feel a little bloody. Maybe somewhere in there, guilt. Possible.
We need a little power, okay?
So in this room,
No.
so remember
Fun.
for this room, this was a. There were 2 of the wrought iron candlesticks to the northeast and southeast corners of the room. 9 candles are burning atop each one, casting a flickering light across a claw-footed altar carved from a single block of obsidian, which has a small angel-shaped flame erupting from the top. So it's not actually like a statue. It's like a there's like a fire coming from the altar in the shape of some sort of angel, and
not actual fire, right? Like carved fire out of something.
no, it's like a flame erupting from the altar, like it's actual fire for this one.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
You actually don't like it's fire, so it's not like you recognize it as anything. It's very vague. So no, with an 18 you don't know what that is. For the bottom one.
Does Antumila mention how she feels when she's in this room?
Yeah. Did I feel queasy, or was it just
So in
Edmund?
the top room, both of you felt a I guess like a familiarity, I guess is the best way, like a feeling of familiarity. Like this room is maybe familiar, something about the statue's familiar. You can't quite put your finger on it. You feel the same thing in the southern room, but in the southern room, Edmund specifically doesn't feel well in that room.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Antumila.
Nope. Specifically Edmund in the southern room.
Did Edmund mention it while we were talking about it? You're muted, Kenny.
Sorry. I know in the room up above, the one that I'm still in, that I wrote down, the angel statue doesn't sit well with Edmund or Anthony.
Yep, that's
So, yeah,
entirely
that
true.
makes sense.
But there was a specific feeling on this room.
Yeah, the
Right.
southern room you feel sick, specifically Edmund.
I just don't know if when walking through it if it will mention it.
It may happen, but right now I'm so focused on, I was just letting everybody wrap that up, but I'm so focused on the fact that apparently this head is hollow, apparently.
Yeah, you
It
give it
reflects.
a
Like if
like
I
knocking
knock
on the
on it.
like when you investigated the statue, like part of an investigation when you're searching for stuff. You're gonna knock on it, maybe feel it up a little bit. It's a little weird to feel up an angel statue, I suppose. But the rest of the body seems like solid, and then the head seems hollow when you knock on it.
If Fedman mentions that he thinks it's a little weird that it's hollow, Eldrin will knock on Edmund's head and be like, "Oh, maybe it's a self-portrait."
It's definitely angelic female. If that
It is.
adds to anything.
It's a hollow head.
This one certainly has boobs. Alright,
Just
We-
the head's not removable, right? I can't like take it off.
If you twist it, no, it's not like it pops off if you pull on it.
And have we? None of us know what this is. We haven't actually made a check on this one, have we?
Nobody's made a religion
What it
check on
is.
this statue.
we're about to.
I did.
I thought you made a religion check on the tapestries.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was on the
Oh,
tapestries.
okay. I meant to do one for the statue as well.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
help Antamilla. We can talk through it with
Okay.
our knowledge.
Let us do this again, hopefully a little better. And if anybody has a higher than a 4 in religion, please.
Nope, -1 because I'm that guy.
That guy that rolls paladin doesn't know anything. Seems
I,
checks
my,
out.
one of my biggest regrets is taking intimidation over religion. I had religion, I switched to intimidation, and I
Oof.
regret it every day.
Dear
Omega.
God.
So you think it's a statue of an angel?
Wow, that's
You did it.
garbage.
I'm gonna
This sucks
go
because this is the
ahead-
one that would be recognizable.
Yeah, it should be very recognizable for that seems, yeah, we recognize the name as but we don't know the connection. Can't make it on a 10, I guess.
Yeah.
But, or 12.
That's what happens when you roll like shite.
Yep.
Eldrin
Love
will
rolling
ask,
like shit on skill rolls.
is Derek, is the thing that you used to turn the lights off at cantrip? Is that like a cantrip?
I can turn the lights off.
Prestidigitation.
As we go through things, as we
Oh.
walk through the dungeon, if you can turn the lights off.
I'm absolutely not going to be doing that because it's absolutely
Yeah,
not
you
going to
don't
be
have
relevant.
You don't
I hate
have
you
to, but
all. Yeah, I'm
it's
not
something
doing
that Eldrin would ask.
Nah, that makes sense.
that. Fair.
And he would oblige.
Okay. And I can't make this check, right? Because 2 other people have already made it for the statue.
Yeah,
Yeah, the party, like we all together talk
it's
about
like a party collective check is how I do those.
Yeah.
To prevent 5,000 people rolling for the same thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of BS. But I let the
I
two
will-
best people do it.
I
I
will
wish-
I will describe to Antamilla what the bearded dragon looked like. See if she knows anything about it, because he's the one that left the gashing wound on my body.
Wait.
The beard.
Oh!
The beater,
Yeah.
the dragon, the beater, demon.
Let's see if I can figure out what that one is at least.
Yeah.
Beep,
Give me
bop,
a religion
boop,
check.
bop, beep.
Yeah, you've heard of this. I mean, the characteristic
idea.
sign of the tentacle beard, it sounds literally like a bearded devil. They're very notorious for having infernal weapons that can leave gaping, bleeding wounds, and it's combined with the poison that's in their tentacle beards, and it's a very nasty and potent combination because the beard makes it so the poison from the beard makes it so you cannot be healed, you cannot regain hit points, and then the gaping wound is you just bleed out and die basically. It can be healed magically instantly if you apply magical healing to it, but if you're affected by the poison, you're basically in a very bad spot.
That's a specific effect of that poison, not any poison.
That's correct. So there's in general what happens very commonly with poison in 5e is you'll get the poison status effect, which is the same for all poisons pretty much.
Right.
If they say you're poisoned, you get that. And then they'll generally have a secondary effect. Some of them will do damage, some of them will have a lingering effect. It varies based on poison.
Okay.
So this thing is very clearly angelic and not fiendish in nature, right?
Yeah, it seems really out of place in this room, actually.
If it was fiendish, I would just probably destroy the head.
But everything around it is fiendish.
Yeah, there's murals on the wall that are interesting. There's...
Can you-
Oh, I mean,
Is it-
you guys didn't really make that connection, I guess.
Just making sure that, like, when we investigated it with the 21, we didn't, like, touch it, whatever. We didn't see any levers, any seams,
No levers,
like
no
that.
switches or anything like that. No seams, yeah.
Is it common knowledge at all in the Forgotten Realms, like it would be fairly common knowledge in the real world of the concept of, do we know if like angels and devils and stuff like that substantiate what the hell is the word, transubstantiated, basically they fall, right? Like, is that a thing in D&D? Do we know that, like,
Fallen angels?
is it like devils were originally angels or anything like that, like Lucifer?
No, I don't think it's like that in the D&D universe at all. They're completely different things.
That's what I thought, but I wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
I personally did not know.
But celestial beings in general, like some... I might give away too much.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't give away free information. I'm asking what's common knowledge, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to say, angels are good, devils are bad. That's the common knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, after taking, a little bit of time to talk about the situation and make sure that we take the head of the lady and all that stuff. Should we take the head of the lady? Elgin will say that we should stop. It's just a statue. We have business to attend to.
Well, we actually have someone who might know
if,
what this particular statue is, and we should go get theirs.
Yeah, but we don't know if Rhea's still alive. We should probably look for her.
Dear God. I want to go to the I want to search or continue looking around the sewers and see if there's a prison or something down there that matters.
Okay, so is the party collectively looking for a prison or something?
I think we would go like room to room and see like anything interesting.
All right. Well, I'll remind you of something then, for the purposes of expediency. With the locate object, you knew that it was probably towards the southeast, as that's what kind of like the locate object radar told you when you were above it. So we're all seeing what southeast. You guys are done here.
I am not.
Okay, Derek, what do you want to do?
I turn to Anthemil and say, "Did you? What's up with this?" And he like points to the wall, literally the secret passage thing.
I don't know. I didn't have time to check it out yet.
All right. He walks over, I guess, there.
Yeah, you see a ladder going up to what appears to be a trapdoor.
Oh. I walk back down and say, "There's a ladder and a trapdoor."
Perfect for us.
I mean, I feel like that's part of our investigation of the place. I don't know if you wanna expedite that or not.
Yeah.
If you want to search up there really quick.
Yeah.
Why not?
So if that's the order you want to go in. Who's going to lead the way?
I will not.
I don't mind leading the way, but
I told him walk back and then just.
Let's check that out since it's up. Let's see if we can find Rhea first and then head that way.
Or Thavius, maybe. Before I leave this area, out of curiosity, what happens if I touch this flame?
Do you touch the flame?
I do.
Morbid curiosity.
You take 4 fire damage.
Fantastic. And it breaks whenever I do that, and then it goes back to the...
Yeah, it's like actual... Yeah, it's somehow fire. It's magical.
It's magical in nature.
Don't forget you have resistance to fire.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's not like a different type of fire.
It's fire.
Does the shape of the flame look like the shape of the statue?
Give me an intelligence check.
Also, is the candle that's burning that? Is it stuck to the
It's not a
the
candle.
dice it's on?
Not a candle, it's like a
Whatever it is, the contraption that the flame is burning out of, is it part of the stone slab it's on, or is it removable?
It seems to be emanating from a solid obsidian altar. Not like a hole. There's not like a visible hole or anything.
Right. It's not like I can pick up a candelabra and walk off with this thing.
On Tamila, you can't be sure. The fire's moving. They're both angelic, though.
I asked Derek to look at the statue in the flame and see. Does that look familiar to you? Do they look the same? Is it...
You
I
guys
don't
are
know.
so funny.
I'm gonna walk
Okay.
out and be like, this place, that room sucks. I don't like it.
So
It
I
does suck.
was hanging around listening to their conversations. What I would like to check is just magically, like, how is this possible? What's going on with this thing?
Sure. Give me an Arcana check.
Helping you.
Alright, now Tamila thinks about it too, and you guys kind of talk about it. I mean, there's several things that can cause fire to appear. It's very likely evocation magic of some sort. But there's lots of things that could cause a perpetual flame. There's literally, I think, a perpetual flame spell.
It's not an illusion, Edmund shouts.
Alright, Eldrin will use animal handling to try to pantomime to a rat so he can charades back to him how the fire works. Does that
Give
work?
me a first perception check to see if you find any rats.
Okay.
Give me an animal handling check, depending on how well you roll. Yep, you find a rat. They're scurrying away from you. They continue to scurry away from you.
Darn it.
They want nothing to do with your pantomiming. Slobberchops chases after one for a while.
Eldrin will turn to the party and say, Sadon Cos, let's go.
Alright, so you guys are leaving this area. Is everyone done here? Never to return to this area.
I don't know about
Never to return.
but for now.
Okay, for now. Where are you going? You're heading
If
to
it's
the
never
south.
to return, yeah, let me know if it's like never to return, because then I'm just gonna do something.
So
I don't
we,
mind.
if I
We're still
remember
gonna
correctly,
investigate.
yeah,
Look for the
we're investigating exactly what Elion's saying. Investigating the place, and then we're gonna return here to check on this trapdoor.
Okay, yeah, so you'll come back here for the trapdoor.
Yeah, let's head to where we
Checking downstairs, all around the area in the sewers, then we'll check on the trapdoor.
Alright, so I'm gonna move the party. We're moving.
Oh, thank you.
Lordy
Yay,
lord.
kitty cat! Ah!
Can you shift things?
Yeah, I'm already on it.
There we go.
Alright, so to the southeast, you find what appears to be. Oh, let me see if there's written text for this room. This B29. There are several closed doors with locks in this room. One to the north, four to the west, and one to the south. What do you want to do?
Locked door. Interesting.
Yeah, actually, the north door isn't locked, and the south door isn't locked.
How did we get in? From what direction?
East.
Okay.
I'll actually remove that if it's. Oh yeah, there's no. It is already open. And on the wall there is a key ring on the eastern wall near the door.
Oh. Okay, can we take time trying out the keys on the doors that are locked?
They all open. I'll start with the northern doors. It's not locked. You see 2 foot lockers. Inside the lockers, you see. Well, on the floor of this room here, you see a suit of full plate mail. With a symbol of the companion. In the chest, you find a longsword, 2 daggers, and leather armor. In the northern room, we'll start with that. Well, you guys can pick. Which door do you want to open first? Doesn't matter to me. But it might matter to you. I don't know. You might be superstitious.
What? That's
Door number 3.
very weird.
Door
Door
number
number
3.
three.
All right, you open door number 3 first, and it is the one room that is empty. Good job, Alex.
That's right. And what's this unlocked door? What's in there?
To the north or south? The north is where you found the loot that I just mentioned to you out loud.
Oh, okay. In that particular case, let's start at the top.
All right, you open the door, and there is an interesting man inside. I'll move him out into the open.
What the fuck?
And you see a short, lean, erudite male human. He looks to be in his 50s. He has a dark hair and a neatly trimmed goatee, and the goatee is dyed red. And
That's what I was looking at. I'm like, what the?
when you open the cell, he looks at you. Who are you?
Possibly friends. Who are you?
My name is Baldur Fisk. Baldur Fisk, friend. And he holds out his hand to shake yours. He kind of looks you up and down. What'd you say? Kenny?
Did you say Fauster Fist?
Ballister Fisk. I'm typing it because I know you'll sit on this for 10 years until I give it to you.
Yep.
Luster? Oh no, it's a fist.
If he extends his hand, yeah, I'll shake it.
He like grasps your hand with his other hand and does like an enthusiastic up and down shake. Have you come to free us?
Yes. Have you seen another prisoner, female?
Yes,
Red hair.
there are two here.
Whoop, as soon as he says that, I go and open the other doors.
Would we recognize his name?
I don't think so.
Ooh.
No. If I said it earlier in the game, you would, but I don't think it would have come up.
I don't think it has.
If it's like if it's like an important figure.
He is not
Right.
somebody.
That's not real.
Yeah, there's another woman. And then Ray is down here, though. Don't worry. She's alive. You guys are getting nervous the last cell you
We
opened.
are. So so the other female's human.
Okay, yeah, let me describe these other people. The second prisoner, the female that you're not familiar with, is a fit, aristocratic human. Oh, wow. I got her wrong. I got her picture wrong. We're changing it. She looks like she's in her 20s. And she introduces herself as Lady Satir Theon Huyun. And I'll type it in chat because there's no freaking way Kenny will let this go.
Nope.
And there's no freaking way
Sorry.
that I get that one. My god, Satir Theon Hahoon.
It drives me nuts when I don't know how to spell them in my notes. I'm sorry, friend.
And she, whoever opens her cell, she thanks a lot. And, Rhea looks a little embarrassed, but she does seem very happy to see you all.
Oh my god, you didn't die!
I'm so happy to see you. Are you here stealth? There's a lot of cultists.
Not anymore. There's not.
She kind of exhales a sigh of relief. There was devils and cultists and...
Yeah, you might have missed quite a bit running ahead. We managed to slaughter all of them. I mean, dispose of all of them.
I mean, we did try to warn you.
Eldrin's just smirking. As the most sarcastic.
Did you save the people that were being tortured?
We did.
Yeah, that was our first stop. We went upstairs and then we came down here.
Thank goodness.
Um,
The Phallistar would kind of interrupt, and he would say, if you need to know the way out of here, I know the way out is there anything you need to know? I've been...
Did you...
Oh, go ahead.
Did you see Thaddeus Creed here?
Ugh, I wasn't going to say that name.
Interesting. I haven't seen him, but I'm confident he's here.
That's the Falstar saying that?
Yeah. I work for somebody who's convinced that... And she kind of looks towards you, Edmund. Or he kind of looks at you. And then he looks at Rhea. And he says, perhaps I suppose I shouldn't be presumptuous. Perhaps it'd be better if we spoke with Krieg himself. But you definitely all caught him specifically eyeing Edmund and Rhea.
I will ask them. Not that your jailers were the most reputable people, but why were you two being held here?
Well, I was trying to find out information about somebody, and I had heard a rumor that... It didn't take me long to hear rumors that the Van Thamper family were sheltering the person I was trying to get information about, allegedly. He kind of looks at you specifically, and then he looks at Rhea specifically.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't... He seems to be very... Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I pretty much think I get what you're putting down here, but can I insight check him just so in character?
Yeah.
Hopefully understands. 14.
He seems to be... You can't pick up exactly what's going on. You think he's nervous, though, specifically of you two. He kind of stopped himself on certain words before he said certain things. Like, he almost picked up on something, and he's trying to avoid revealing too much.
Okay, what does the female say about why she was imprisoned? If she says anything else.
Yeah, so she would tell you that... let me see, actually. I don't remember hers.
And he said they had someone he was seeking information about?
Yes. Yes. That is what he would say. And she would say, the woman would say, that she has absolutely no clue why she was kidnapped. But she was brought here by people with masks. And she doesn't. She says that she thinks that the Van Thampers were planning to use her as leverage. She says she's from a noble family. To stop her family from potentially stopping Valarma from bidding to be the new Grand Duke in the absence of older Ravengard.
Sounds legit, but I'm gonna throw an insight just.
Yeah. Yeah. She seems to be being mostly honest. You think that she's leaving a detail out, but it sounds like that's probably true. You can't tell. You haven't known her for very long.
And I'm sorry, Donald. So, pretty much she was imprisoned because she was going to try to vote against Valarma.
Her family, yeah.
Yeah.
The family name, yeah. The Hune family is a rich and powerful patriarch family, which means they're one of like the main founding families of Baldur's Gate.
Yep. Cool.
So she thinks that they were planning to use her as leverage. It's all politics.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's literally
kidnapping.
what I wrote in here.
Normal politics.
Is she... You said you had dealt with all the cultists. Is she dead?
I take her head out of the bag.
Oh my god.
She actually screams.
I then put her head back in the bag.
Ballister kind of like grimaces a little bit, but he's surprisingly unfazed. Ray is a little mortified. Yeah.
She was working hand in hand with devils.
Yeah, that
So
field shouldn't be let to live.
Does the cat react at all?
The cat gives 0 fucks, actually.
Fantastic.
The cat seems to be a fan of whoever feeds him. He has no loyalty.
Except food.
And
Much
to
like
himself.
Garfield.
Their intelligence like 10, dude. They're actually... And they understand common. Like, these things are pretty cool. I like them.
Yeah. Okay.
So we should make our way, go find Trisha Thirstwell. Can talk on the way.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds like a good idea.
Is
She,
there-
the woman asks, if it's safe, can I leave?
It's probably
You can
best
leave with
if you
us,
leave
yeah,
with
we'll
us.
escort.
Yeah, thank you. And Falstar would actually specifically ask if he could stay with you.
Yeah.
I promise I could be of help. I could kind of guide you through this place. I have a pretty good idea of the layout. I researched the sewer system in advance of coming here. You see, the Van Thamper family was big on the sewers. That's how they came to power. They were kind of the everyman. When he says that, the woman kind of like scoffs. Fake nobility. Yeah, you could tell that this woman's like actual like bougie nobility type.
Foreign nobility versus...
Yeah, like this person, like the idea is that, and you actually all knew this from an earlier
Classist.
check you had made.
Well, a couple of us are, the Edmonds family definitely is not a shining example, but we're still nobility.
And so is Derek's, but yeah,
And so
you've
Derek.
seen this type.
I'm bougie.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, he's bougie.
you get the bougie
Obviously,
vibes from
gotta-
her. Like she considers herself hot shit. But you would know from an earlier check that you all made in the adventure that the Van Thampers are kind of actually admired by the everyman because they showed that someone could kind of work their way up from nothing and end up in to something.
All it takes is making deals with devils.
That explains everything.
Yeah.
The woman laughs actually when you say that.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's get out of here.
Okay.
I mean,
Who the hell is
probably
Wade with
sweeping-
good
sweep-
intentions?
I would imagine we're gonna can we just hand wave searching this place? Do we need this? I mean, like...
Well, we'll do it major room by major room.
Gotcha. Because I feel like we
Some
probably
points I
do
need to
want
make.
to look for stuff.
We also want to look for
Yes.
like if there's traceability of what they were doing as well.
Yeah.
Hmm?
What kind of shenanigans they were getting into.
Right, yeah. Just
Well, right now the dungeon's a bloody mess from arrows and blood smears and explosions. Like this place,
We're gonna have to loot those slowly.
when you go to meet Trisha,
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting you all in this room. She's standing there with her sword ready and exhales when you all enter the room. Thirstball is still unconscious. So yeah, you're all regathered, and the woman wants to leave. Is it safe beyond this point?
Can't guarantee.
Why are you in such a hurry to leave?
I've been in prison for about 3 weeks. I would love
3
to get out of
weeks?
here. Yes.
Fair.
If you think you're safer on your own than you are with us, please go ahead.
Thank you. And she leaves.
You're welcome.
She would thank you actually.
Okay.
She was very wanting to get out of this place. All right, so let's start with I guess the most important room.
The party,
as
makes,
we're
a,
walking
the party
around-
makes a note that the Hewn family owes them a favor.
Mm-hmm.
What were you asking, Eldrin?
I say as we're walking like from place to place, I would try to like lag behind and see if I can lag behind with Falster. See if I can get more information out of him without, as more of a sketchier type.
Sure, let's do that now. So you're walking to the next destination. Falstar suggests that he suggests to all of you that it might be a good idea to see if you could get into the vault. The Van Thamper family has a large vault under here, and he could lead you to it. And naturally, that sounds interesting, I believe, to the party.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
So he starts kind of leading that direction. But what do you want? Well, he kind of points you in the direction. It's to the west. What do you want to chat with Falister about, Eldrin?
I would kind of ask him, hey, you seem to know a little more about Tavius. You can feel free to talk to him.
He kind of looks you over.
I don't have my brooch.
Is it in your bag or is it hidden on your person?
It's hidden on my person.
He's gonna make a perception check really quick to see if he can catch a glint of anything. Can you give me like a sleight of hand check with advantage?
It should be like under my. I mean, I'll do it.
Yeah, he's gonna search for anything he can, like a bump, a lump.
Advantage 32.
I'm not even gonna roll. He can't beat that. Okay, you're good. You hit it very well on yourself. So he would kind of lag behind with you. He seems to actually be quick on the uptake with this sort of thing. You kind of get a vibe that he's kind of like a shady type. He probably sticks to the shadows himself. It's kind of disconcerting for you to be constantly disappearing while he's having a conversation with you. But he would say, are you with the companions like those two?
No, we just have special what happened in Elthar.
I have a special interest to know what happened in Elturel too. That's why I'm here.
Like we can help each other out.
What do you know?
Not much. We know that Tavius Creek left right before it happened.
Yeah, seems mighty convenient, right?
It does. We also heard that he might have come to the Van Temp.
Yeah.
Willingly.
Oh, I think you're right. Your source is I think you're on the right page. I'm hired by somebody in Candlekeep, and she is an expert in the Nine Hells, and she is convinced that Tavius Krieg struck a bargain with an archdevil. And he kind of pauses to gauge your reaction on that.
I would have a slightly puzzled, but at the same time, kind of things making sense. Like, things are adding up, and I'll be like, but a deal for what?
And he says, well, that's what I'm trying to get proof of. I think he signed away all of El Turel. There would be proof. We're confident that for a deal of such magnitude, he would likely be in possession of what's called an infernal puzzle box. And we're confident that would be on his person. He would bring that with him. And so I've been sent here to find proof of his deal and to bring it back to the person who hired me. She would be able to open the box. And he says, during your adventures through the villa, have you found anything like that? He would say it would probably be like a cube or a box. They would look strange. Possibly a foreign material.
Possibly for the... I don't know how far back he's lagging, but is there a way I can check and see if I can overhear this conversation, considering...
I'll leave that up to Eldrin in regards to how far back he wants to be knowing Antamila's capabilities. I'll leave it up to Eldrin.
Yeah, I was gonna say he'd be very aware of how much Antamila can hear.
Yeah, I think I will purposely be far away so the rest of the party can hear, but that Antamila could hear.
Okay, so yeah, you can pick up on that Antamila. You hear the whole conversation, actually.
Very purposely.
Some Piccolo Trunks Goku stuff going on.
She said, and he kind of continues, and he says, well, did you find anything like that here? He kind of watches you as you fade in and out of visibility.
I would wait until this one of the spots where I'm invisible, and I'll say, "I'm not sure. I don't think."
All right, give me a deception check with advantage. This is kind of hard for him to read you in the dark.
Nice.
Yeah, he kind of nods. He says, "Well, if we find something like that here, my employer would certainly be willing to pay for it in gold or magic items, so keep an eye out." He kind of nods in your direction.
Yeah. You can trust the knight more than you can trust the.
Midget. Sorry.
Well, no, the woman.
He kind of nods. He says, they tried to break her, and you could tell that she is Elturel to the bone.
Yeah.
And it's very admirable, but I don't know how she would react to finding out that the person that she effectively worships sold her city. And he would kind of just say, keep that in mind.
Without certain proof, it won't go well.
He
Maybe
nods.
maybe until then.
He kind of nods. We're almost to the vault. Is there anything else you wanted to ask me?
What's the name of your employer?
She's, her name is Silvira Savikas. She's a sage in Candlekeep.
I have some about. Well, maybe a question.
Wait, what?
And I didn't say what the question is. I'll just say like I have a question, and then he'll refrain from saying what it is.
He'll kind of nod, and just as that finishes up, you kind of approach the front of what appears to be a ridiculously secure door. Which is...
If you can type the name of the lady, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That was a good one.
What's a good one?
I just wrote all that stuff down at the end of it. I wrote only Anthony Miller and El know all this.
If you can send it to me, please.
Yeah, sure.
I would appreciate it.
I'm glad you actually had this conversation, because things...
Yeah.
He can be interpreted in many different ways, depending on how things go.
Right.
Yeah, he definitely seems sketch, but I got.
He seemed like my
thought-
type.
Yeah, I thought he was. I thought he was implying he was hired by Thaddeus Krieg at first.
Oh no, very
Oh, no.
opposite.
That
Very
would've
opposite.
been-
Very opposite. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
Also, really quick, out of character, remind Kenny. We actually did find a cube, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I thought we did.
It was the thing that
was.
was not on your character sheets, from what I could see, and it was pissing me off.
Oh my.
Yeah, it
God.
was in Thirstwell's.
I have it in the notes.
I actually had to rewatch the video.
I'm pretty sure I have it in my notes.
Okay, well,
If you don't, I do, because I do keep
It's,
like
you know,
all
why you didn't see it, Donald? Because I have it in my other possessions bag of holding contents section.
jeez, that's extremely helpful. Good to know.
Well, it's just easier than the bag of holding area is one line.
Right.
Like if you look at it to edit it, you have to type in a single line, and you can only see like 10 characters. It's really annoying.
Okay.
So I just list everything down in the bottom under other possessions. But yeah, 2 jars, wooden coffer, cube, bedroll, etc.
So
Heads.
before you stands a heavy vaulted door, and he
To the south.
yeah.
Okay.
God, I forgot. Fallister would say, beyond lies, who knows? But perhaps this is where they keep their treasure. And he kind of looks at you knowingly, Eldrin. He says, do any of you have a key? I assume it was probably on the body of the woman whose head you took out of the bag.
I'll look
I
to
walk
Antonella.
forward and take the key that looks least like a skull and try it on the door.
Yeah. The key clicks, you hear mechanisms whirring, and the door
I'll say,
opens.
"Wait."
Oh,
look for traps before going in.
Well, we're past that.
Okay.
She turned
No,
the key,
Re-
but nothing bad happens.
No, I mean before walking in.
Oh yeah, physically
Well,
walking it.
let me describe what you see. So,
No.
you open the door. The room contains 4 wooden tables, each with 2 small wooden coffers atop each one. Hanging on the wall opposite of the door is a beautiful golden shield. Standing in front of the shield is an old, familiar man in plain garments, carrying a lit candlestick. He turns to face the door, and you notice something very interesting. So again, this is very obviously Thavius Krieg for those of you who have met him.
Right.
And the people in front notice that the shadow on the far wall that's being cast by his candlestick doesn't appear to match his body. It seems to be the shadow of something interesting, something pudgy, horned with wings. The man turns and looks at you, and he kind of gasps, startled. What do you do?
Is there anything that I can do to see through an illusion, or?
If you interact with an illusion, physically, it will. I think it's a investigation check to determine if it's real or not.
Nothing from a distance.
We can all see that, right?
Yeah, everyone that has view of the inside of the room. You guys kind of are in a cramped, awkward situation going on. I'll move the people that are not relevant.
Yeah, as soon as I have view of that, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Divine Sense.
Okay. Give me just a moment. It's a V36. Yeah. What does it detect the presence of?
I linked it in the chat. It is
Celestial fiend.
celestial fiend or undead of anyone that I can see, but not its identity, i.e., the vampire account Shad Vanzerovich. Spoilers. He's accounting a vampire.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. Why did you tell me that, Kim?
Well, I have to read something. This is a little awkward.
Some wicked, evil Peter Pan shit going on here.
No, I think this is cut and dry. You sense the presence of fiend. Not from probably what you would expect, Thavius Krieg, but from the shield on the wall. And that is all you sense.
Shield on the wall.
Okie dokie. Are we gonna go ahead and go inside this here ball?
Yeah, I'm gonna go play with the shield.
Alright, so go ahead and move yourselves where you want, as long as it's
Yeah.
not past too far, but...
You're gonna have to look at the cameras after this when you watch the replay.
Wait, why? What happened? Did you have an Elion reaction?
You'll have to see.
Rhea rushes in.
I stop her before she gets past me.
Give me a strength athletics
Strength
check.
if I got to.
I would attempt to help her if I can.
Oof. Might slip
You
there.
can attempt to
But-
grab. Go
Use
ahead.
the help action. How about that?
Does the help action? I don't think a help action. I'll say it does. I'll have to look that up later. Not a big deal.
Yeah, we can just rule it for now.
Yeah. She says, Lord
And
Krieg.
quickly, before she gets surprised, I say, might be an illusion. I try and whisper it.
That's definitely Lord Krieg. And the man kind of like looks at all of you, and he kind of like squints his eyes, and like, I recognize you. You're the honorary Hell Knight. And he points to you, Eldrin. Baldur kind of shoots a glance at you. And you. He points. I think it was it Antamila was the also person that met him?
Yeah.
You met me as well. And he kind of looks around, and he says, "Are you here to free me?"
How did you get here?
He kind of looks around. I was taken. They locked
Edmund.
me in here.
Edmund, do you have your Son of Truth?
No, I am out of all spell slots.
Balls.
Um,
Also, I'm going to incite that the Lancer you just gave. This is going to be one of those. I'm sorry.
I mean, me too, but I don't know how you want to do this. If it's advantage or just to be.
You could do either way.
I'll
It's
take-
your preference.
I mean, I would choose advantage, but
All right. So who's the one that's rolling it?
Me.
the Miller rolled it.
Okay. And you had advantage. Yeah, he is, you could tell he's a practiced liar. It would be a pretty convincing lie based on the circumstances. But based on what you know, Eldrin,
Mm-hmm.
you're pretty confident that he's full of it.
Is there any accoutrements for long-term stay in this vault? Like a bed? I mean, from the looks of it, obviously not. But
No.
Like, is there any...
No, absolutely
Yeah.
none.
I quietly point that out to Rhea, because I believe I need her to understand something.
Also,
he was taken,
point at the
and he's been
shadow.
here this
yeah, I was gonna
whole
say
time.
more importantly, and just
And
point
look at
to
the
shadow.
Well, I don't want to point. I don't want him to
Oh,
know
I-
that we know. All right.
Oh, I absolutely.
want-
Yeah, Evan would absolutely point.
She would quickly say, "We have to get him out of here. He's clearly been cursed."
Not a curse. This is not him.
That might not be him.
Or it's not the
Hmm.
him that you remember.
Help him.
Do we know if devil like possessions are a thing?
I actually don't know
Oh.
this as a DM.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
going to
not
say
sure.
it's probably not relevant here
Okay.
because I don't know it. So I'm going to say you don't know that unless you
I'm
make
curious,
a religion
yeah.
check.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Does Edmund, I guess first thing, would I know, would I know anything about the shield demon thing?
Shield demon thing. Well, you don't know
Oh.
it's a demon.
Or fiend, or
Yeah, you don't know anything
Yeah,
about that
the
unless
Yeah, I haven't said it yet.
oh, then Edmund hasn't said it. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
not just yet.
yeah.
So let me understand the shadow thing.
Actually,
Okay.
hold on. Pause for a second.
Yes.
Pause.
I'm going to roll a 1d4 for the party. 1 is Eldrin, 2 is Derek, 3 is Edmund, 4 is Antamila. 3 is Edmund, which is the worst possible roll that could have been made. Edmund, you hear a voice in your head. The voice says to you, "I am the hidden lord." That's what it says for now. Do you think or say anything?
I would probably audibly react with what? Like legit, just like did anyone else hear that?
You hear
what?
something again. "I am the hidden lord. I have been trapped in the shield. Take me from this place. Free me."
So I would say, okay. And I would kind of like try and do like a huddle up type thing with the party.
Rhea's gonna move away from you.
I'm keeping her in arm's reach, so like don't.
I mean, if
don't
she
do
moves,
anything
I'll move with her
crazy
because
we
I'm
don't know.
helping restrain.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. Basically, I just want to kind of lean in and basically say, so, my I've activated my divine sense, and I'm not getting anything off of Creed but the shield, and I think it's talking to me. I think something's in it. It's calling itself the Hidden Lord. I don't know what that means.
Well, we know
That does-
Krieg is
That doesn't
Krieg is
sound
lying.
good.
It definitely doesn't sound good. He doesn't sound good either.
Help me with this. Do you think you've heard of the Hidden Lord before? Religion.
And was it a
check.
Finnish?
Yes, it's a fiendish aura coming from the shield.
Antamila,
not
maybe you and I
Krieg.
might remember something.
Well, anyone really, but like maybe the two religious people. But yeah, you fiend lord, me religion. Maybe together we can come up with. Maybe I've heard something about the hidden lord. So I'm gonna make a knowledge religion check. No guidance because it's on the spot.
Yeah, you're not gonna have time to
And-
prepare.
Yeah, and with help from Eldrin.
Okay.
Not the worst, but
So, you have certainly not heard of something called the Hidden Lord. Definitely not.
okay.
But he did tell us the shield was fiend.
Yes.
Yes, you do
Will we know anything about like possessed objects? Like,
Yeah, you know that creatures can be. The story could check out that something could have been trapped in the shield. It could be perhaps a sentient item. You know those exist. Not sure which would fit into the category of this case, in this particular case, but yeah. That is what you know. What do you want to do?
try to explain to Rhea that Krieg was lying when he said that he knew us.
Wait, lying when he said what?
Well, because when I insight checked them, right?
How we
He
got
was
how
lying.
we got here. He lied about how we got here,
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
big time. And
He
was very
definitely
cynical.
pointed out the right people, though.
yeah. I mean, like that he got here by like he was in prison. He wanted to be rescued. So I'll point that out to Rhea. Say that
You hear something in your head, Edmund.
Edmund.
If you help me get out of here, I can help you rescue El Terrell. And Rhea, what do you point out to Rhea?
I point out that Krieg was lying about being in prison here.
No, he's clearly being kept prisoner here.
Are prisoners
Yes.
normally kept in vaults, Rhea, with no food, no bedding, no anything? No, not shackled, not chained.
And when was the last time you've seen him? He's probably been here for weeks.
Perhaps he's been ensorcelled.
That's entirely possible.
That is entirely possible.
Like, look at the shadow. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Wait, he's been what?
Kree, could you move away from the shield, please?
Yeah. He would move away from the shield.
It's like directly behind him on the wall here.
Yeah, if you can't see it, I tried to make a jet out
No,
of
no,
it.
no. I
Yeah,
can
I
tell
saw.
where it is. Yeah. I was just making sure.
A little shield.
I mean, these are 5-foot squares.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
Pretty accurate, I think. Cool.
Meticulous
So,
detail, boys.
So as he moves away, the shadow doesn't change or anything like that.
No, the candle is still flickering the shadow, and it's obvious to everyone. It's a shadow of something, some creature. Baldur will say, "Where's the box, Krieg?" He kind of shouts that across the room, which visibly startles Davius Krieg, who says, I have no clue what you're talking about.
I think you know exactly what he's talking about.
I mean, I'll insight check.
Yeah, I was waiting for somebody to do it. I think mine's all right, but
Do you want to do the advantage thing or the?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll help you with that insight.
Yeah, I was gonna say somebody should help.
Either way.
I'll help on the melee,
Okay.
or we'll use the part.
And party insight, face, help out.
He seems to not know what you're talking about.
Really?
Established liar, eh?
Yeah. I was gonna say at this point it's gonna be hard to trust him, knowing that he was so good at lying.
The struggle. You don't know if it's dice rolls, you don't know if it's honesty. The struggle.
That's what we need. Son of truth.
Yeah, I can do it, but not now.
What's taking so long? I think we should leave.
Did Craig said that?
Yeah. Have you like paid for my release from the Duchess?
Paid?
In blood. I do not say that.
Oh my god!
I don't say that.
What do you mean paid for your release? Why would we have to pay for your release?
I'm a prisoner. Perhaps a ransom. I see you brought one of my trusted.
How were you captured?
Well, I had arrived here, and I was on a diplomatic mission, and I was taken by the Van Thamper family. I was here to see older Ravengard.
Same timing.
I heard the news a couple of days later that El Terrell had suddenly vanished. I was taken aback. The companion is no longer in the sky.
Definitely gonna insight check that, and specifically to see if he's that surprised by that particular information.
Yeah.
Same here. I'll do the help.
Yeah, he doesn't seem surprised. You figure he would probably be a little bit more.
You knew this was going to happen. I call him out. You knew this was going to happen, didn't you?
He
you
looks
knew that the companion was going to.
He looks visibly startled. No, I don't know what you mean. No.
How did you know it was going to?
Baldur says, "Liar!" And he reaches for his waist, and there's not anything there. And he kind of looks towards Baldur, and he says, "Can you pass me a weapon?"
I tell him he's moderate. Well, let's hear him out.
He
and then
speaks with a devil's tongue.
I would say
That you're not wrong about.
yeah. I lost my train of thought. Set.
If we can short rest here, and I can, I think anyway. I don't exactly know how it works, but I saw you pass the pearl to Anthemilla, and and out of character real quick, correct me, but it didn't get used earlier, right?
It did get used.
If they get used.
Oh, you did use it? I thought you didn't. Oh, damn. Never mind.
Conflict.
I was going to
yeah.
say you could transfer it to me on a short rest. I could regain a spell
And Camilla,
slot.
do you have any
I'm
of those?
sorry.
Are you able to cast? Speak with that.
It would take until tomorrow. I haven't prepared it.
Yeah.
Bevy's Creed, seeing your hesitation, says, I think the Duchess was trying to use my knowledge of all things holy," he says, "Torn be praised, to find out what was with this shield." He kind of looks back to the wall. He says, "I believe there is a celestial trapped within this.
Oh, it is definitely not a celestial.
I'm trying to find out how to free it. It could be a
How-
great aid against the demons and devils that plague our land."
Are you? I want to.
Donald, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I would assume that they wouldn't have completely healed the prisoners.
They're not damaged.
They're not damaged at all.
Nope.
So
I would say we need to take him. We need to take him and interrogate him.
I'm happy to answer any questions you have.
Really?
Not under these conditions.
Hmm. When
But we
you said the
must.
thing about, sorry, I just don't want to get this too far away from this. When he says the thing about there being a celestial in there, I would like to specifically ask him, is he sure it's not the Hidden Lord? An insight check. His reaction or response. I don't know if he'll verbally respond, but
He would say, "Yes, I believe it is the Hidden Lord."
interesting.
Why are you trying? Okay, do you know who the Hidden Lord is?
Yes.
Would you like to elaborate?
The Hidden Lord is, I believe, a planetar.
The hell is that?
That's gonna be a knowledge religion check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Or if you you can ask it out loud if you want.
That's why not cover all bases, I suppose, considering this guy is clearly not telling us a lot of stuff. But yeah.
Oh, hold on. You rolled an insight check. What was that insight check against? Oh, that was an old one. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I didn't insight check him because his
I was
answer
gonna-
wasn't what I expected.
I was gonna ask if we need to keep inside checking or if we should do it again for the stuff he's saying. Now.
So it's very interesting because I don't think you're gonna trust me no matter what I say, which is reasonable. You picked up that he's an established liar,
Right.
so I don't know if checks make sense, because
Right.
if you're assuming everything he's saying is a lie anyway, then what's the point?
I guess if like
Pretty much. That's why it's not
the
making
way
sense.
that Emmett asked it about the, it was to get a reaction out of him. So if he gets a specific
Right.
reaction,
Yeah, it's just it wasn't the reaction I was expecting. So I
Yeah,
didn't
he
even
wasn't
take the
like
insight check.
surprised or anything.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, he doubled down. Like,
He's doubling down! Alright, and doing the knowledge religion real quick. And see if I can figure out what that is. Probably not.
A planetar?
but-
No, that's a really high roll.
Oh, it is.
So planetars are on like a very high level of celestial being, just below like the level of things that most people would consider angels, like true full-blown angels. They're very powerful and they're beings of good and justice. They're effectively considered weapons of the gods.
I'm going to ask him.
definitely not.
Oh,
fiending.
let me just do this fully.
Definitely not.
Here.
100% no. They're
Okay.
very good.
I have a question for you. What is that statue of in the room that looks like an angel?
I don't know what room you're talking about.
I
Like
would
it's
insight check it. I would insight check it, but at this point, like when you just
No, but that's a good idea. Maybe we take
like
it.
a-
Point.
that's why Eldrin is like we need to shackle this guy.
shackles.
We do still have our manacles, yeah.
That's the reason why I asked about the prisoner's health.
The prisoner's health.
Yeah,
he's
are they?
You will not shackle me. He kind of looks at you.
I'm trying to gauge Rare's reaction.
Rhea is looking at you, and she has her hand on her
Mortified.
weapon. No.
Look,
She's looking threatening.
We don't want to cause any more violence. You'll see. Enough of that when we leave this room. But we there's no way possibly that we can trust you. You've been in this vault, for how long have you even been in? You know what? Even if you told me to be a lie, and there's clearly something otherworldly in that shield. I don't think it's a planetar. Planetars probably don't even have horns. You know something about horns, so I can't trust you. And it is just giving off major fiendish vibes. That is not a planetar. You are lying about, like, everything. So we're going to put you in shackles, but we are not going to hurt you. And also,
We're not
if
putting
you run
you in
off in town...
shackles. And he would kind of look at you, Riley, and he would say, "Planetars can absolutely be trapped in things."
Hey, Donald.
Yeah.
Question. The vault door mechanism, what does that look like, all of that?
That's a great question, because you would
my
recognize
question is-
standing there, you could open it from the inside. 100%, yes.
Oh, okay.
Was that your
Fantastic.
question?
I wanted to make sure I can open it from the inside because I'm going to close the door behind us.
Yeah.
Can you
You
prove
close the
to
door.
Rhea that it opens from the inside?
Yeah, so I guess I'll...
There's literally a handle.
Excuse me. Okay, if it's like, I close the door, and then I open it again, and then this time I slam the door. Somewhat very defiantly, purposefully, like, putting on, like, you're not going anywhere situation.
Now I'll tell Rhea he could have left at any time.
Rhea
What's her
kind of
reaction?
looks at him and then looks at you. What about sorcery? Perhaps he was charmed or something. I don't know about magic.
Well,
If he was still
we do.
charmed, he probably would have left this room as soon as it wore off. And we did pretty much take out everyone here.
You
I
say that he
feel-
looks a little nervous.
I feel if he was charmed, he still could potentially be dangerous. All the more reason, just until we get things figured out and settled, for everybody's safety, we can just put them on him. We'll escort everybody out to a more relaxed, enjoyable, maybe open up a bottle of wine somewhere, not in a dingy underground sewer.
I am the High Priest of Torm. I will not allow you to shackle me, peasant. And he looks
You're the
at
High
you.
Priest of Torm. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you like you're nothing. And Rhea's a little startled by his abrasiveness, but seems kind of resolute. You don't talk to the High Priest that way.
You're the High Priest of Torm, and you're consulting with cultists?
I was captured,
You're actively
you
consulting
imbecile.
with demons. Oh, captured! And you were stuck in a room that has a handle on the inside. You could have left at any time, and you didn't. And you've been helping them because you think it's a planet. The thing clearly is giving off a demonic shadow and aura.
My senses say otherwise.
Well, you're a senile old fool, and you're full of lies and secrets.
I've had enough of this conversation. He kind of walks to the southern wall. And you see him try to, like, lift the shield off the wall. but he's too weak and he can't get it off. And he says, Rhea, darling, could you help me with this?
That shield has a fiend in it. If you pick it up, you'll be possessed, most likely.
Look, I'm touching
Don't
it
touch
right
it.
now. He's like making, like, you could tell, like, 95% of the stuff this guy is saying, at least, is bullcrap. Like, he's lying through his teeth, quite obviously. Rhea is going to attempt to help him.
Oh, that's... No. Gotta stop her.
Give me the athletics checks, boys.
Well,
decide what you're gonna do, Eldrin.
Common sense check?
Common sense check?
Oh, God.
Welcome to Zealots and Religious Extremists, boys.
Oh, had something there. Does this seem like the same man that you knew before?
No,
He's clearly
that's why
under
we need
something.
to help him. Yes. Putting him in
I
shackles.
agree.
He is a frail old man. No offense, sir. Like, you see him, like, struggling with the shield. And he kind of turns back and he kind of keeps going back to it.
I then point out that the Duchess was a frail old woman who shot me in the face with eldritch blasts.
I was actually going to mention the same thing. That's fantastic.
What's your passive perception, Eldrin?
16.
Okay, good to know.
While this discussion is happening,
I'm touching my rapier.
No, you're not.
Oh no!
I am going.
When I notice that it's not there, I'll try to grab it back from him.
You don't notice him taking it.
No, I know, but I'm assuming.
Why are you suddenly assuming that your rapier's missing? Is it because I asked you to roll a perception check?
No.
Okay.
I was about
out?
to pull it out on this bitch.
Okay. Well, hold on, we'll handle that. What's up, Derek?
Derek is gonna do some prestidigitation in his hands to, again, that signature little fires saying, like, I warn you, back off, Rhea, do not proceed any further. And, so I'm using that to try to intimidate them.
Excellent, give me an intimidation check. Son of a bitch.
Is your roll really bad?
He seems less than impressed. And continues doing what he's doing.
Wait, was it on him or Rhea?
Oh, that's actually a great question.
I thought you said Rhea, but
I did, but my intent was actually
Greg. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
Yeah, he ignores you. She seems to be trying to move past the two of you. Did anyone make an athletics check to stop him?
Let me go ahead and make an
pull out my
athletics check.
rapier. When I know it's not there, I'm gonna try to take it back.
Okay. Where are you trying to take it back from?
And why are you doing that?
From the guy next. I wanna.
You do not see it on his person.
Oof. She was fine.
If you want to give me a perception check.
I mean, I'll do a perception check, but I also want to do a lot of hand check to feel it on him.
Well, he's going to be moving away from you in a second. With the distraction of Rhea.
Woo!
Okay. You might beat him. His sleight of check was a 19, actually. Wait, no, was it? Yeah, you barely beat him, actually. He rolled a very high number. So you see him... Like, he barely looks like he's moving at all. You're not sure when he took it, actually. But you're pretty confident that along his left thigh, he's holding your rapier lengthwise, like down his leg. You didn't even hear him take it from your person, but you're pretty confident you see it.
Can I attempt to sleight of hand it without him notice?
Well, it's in his hand right now.
Oh, okay.
So...
Well, I'll just take it away from him then.
You're gonna try to just, like, grip it from him?
Yeah.
Okay, give me actually, you don't even need to give me an athletics check, because if you reach for it, he'll just let it go. He's like, I don't feel comfortable without my weapon. Things are getting weird. He kind of whispers it to you. Like, he doesn't resist you taking it back when you notice.
I'll pass him one of my daggers.
He will thank you. And he kind of puts it up a sleeve, like, very stealthily. The athletics check, though, oof. Let me roll hers.
Yeah, she makes it bad, like, unless she just somehow manages to squish a 7.
We'll see.
She's actually not trained in it, but she does have decent strength to wear plates. Oh my god, she rolls a crit. She kind of, like, literally brushes you aside and stands in front of Lord Creed.
She moves past me
Hey.
now. I'm attacking.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Hold
I
on,
think
you
we
can
got-
only do...
We
Yeah,
gotta do stuff.
yeah, because you're in the middle of taking your weapon while this is happening, so you're not going to get an attack during this.
Okay.
But let's roll for initiative if you guys want to do stuff beyond this.
Yeah.
Like, we're getting a little...
We gotta clear the current order.
Yep.
Alright,
I-
here we go. We keep trying to
Are we
stay
good?
out of stabbing
Yeah.
people, but they just won't let it happen. Yeah, 7's better. Not that it matters much.
Oof. Man, good thing Derek's low. I saved a fireball for a reason. I'm gonna just burn everybody in this friggin' vault.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
Is he
Or
though?
am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then at turn.
I feel we pretty much tried pulling the Pulp Fiction. Be like, bitches be cool. Nobody was cool.
Nobody.
So-
No.
I just recently watched Pulp Fiction. I watched a bunch of Tarantino movies. Some of them I hadn't seen. I just decided to go through a rampage of it. Alright, Eldrin, you're first to act. She's just interposing herself between the party and Krieg, it seems. She hasn't drawn a weapon.
She's not helping. She's not going to help him with the shield.
I'm gonna assume she doesn't have a weapon, but if she does.
Yeah, she literally is completely unarmed.
And unarmored.
Yes.
I'll move here.
Okay.
And I would say, you need a nap. And our flurry of rapier hits with non-lethally somehow.
With the bunt of the...
Yeah.
Basically,
with
the pommel punch
yeah,
him.
You just start
Right, the
clubbing
pommel
him
thing.
like a baby seal with your
Wait, him or her? Her,
Oh.
right?
Oh, Rhea? Okay. Oh, because you have a flank. Got it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're gonna attack Rhea. This'll be fun.
It's up to you guys. Yeah, that's a hit.
Does Hunter's Mark have to do with
Right.
doubt it.
Get out of here. No.
I doubt it can do non-lethal.
Okay, I'm,
Yeah, that
I'm
will
just
be not-
making
that will be
sure. I'm
lethal
just making
as
sure. I'm just making.
But if you want to gamble and make sure that's not the hit that
Nah,
kills her,
I'm not
I mean,
gambling.
as long as it's the pommel that actually
that's
takes
a
her
hit
to
because
0.
of advantage. Minus 12. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Yeah, he's.
Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, she. Dread Ambusher. I'm fine with Dread Ambusher. It's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and another. I missed a 12 actually.
Yeah.
She's still up.
Woo!
Despite taking 39 damage, she is still up. She will attempt to shove you prone. Give me an athletics or acrobatics check. Actually, she'll try to shove you away from Lord Krieg. Give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
I actually hope she succeeds. Open up that spot for a flank for me too.
No, she's staggered, like she's stunned from all the hits. You just clubbed her across the head, and she can't seem to get purchased. Edmund, stay away from Lord Krieg, you blasphemers!
I'll walk up to her and I'll say, I'm really sorry, Rhea. And I'm gonna hit her with the hilt of my sword to try and knock her unconscious. Because I think we're just not gonna be able to talk any sense into her.
Okay.
She's very loyal.
18 to hit for 10 bludgeoning, basically.
I mean,
Okay.
I wasn't.
You're not done?
Well, I mean, I was just gonna say, make sure to tell what's his name, Falsa.
It's pretty obvious you're being non-lethal. You're literally
Yeah.
clubbing
Yeah,
this
I
guy
just-
with the hilt of your weapon.
I will explicitly
I gotcha.
say it.
Yeah, that
I will
makes sense.
explicitly say it as well.
Nah, that makes sense. Gotcha.
We're not killing anybody here.
Yeah, he's actually not getting involved. He's kind of actually leaning against the wall, kind of watching everyone carefully.
15 to hit on the second one for 6 slashing. So 16 total if both hit.
Yeah. She's still up. She looks very woozy, though.
Gotcha.
On Thamila.
Don't let it get to Derek and Tamila.
Please
Don't let
hold.
it get to
Fire! Good!
Come on!
This is... Woo! Alright, so I'm gonna use the flat side of the battle axe, I guess. Look, Rhea, when you wake up, you'll thank us for not having murdered Krieg.
Trisha turns the corner.
Uh-oh.
What's going on in here? Oh my god!
And she sees me waffle,
Cover your eyes,
or
Tristan!
attempt to waffle in the face. Yeah.
I mean, she's not. She doesn't have any armor.
Right.
Oh, I didn't even realize you rolled. 13? Yeah, she falls down.
Unconscious.
Yep. Derek, your turn.
Coup.
Q.
Coup. Alright, well,
Actually, Derek
At least
closed the
you
door
figure
behind us, so
obligation.
Trisha doesn't
Yeah,
see
I-
him.
true.
Oh, that's
Well,
right.
Oh, that's
it's not
right.
locked.
What's going on in there? You hear her knocking.
Alright,
Oh, this works out pretty well, though.
so I'm going to move up 20 feet, and let's see who is stronger, Derek or an old-ass man. I want to shove him prone.
Okay.
I forgot. Is that just a strength check?
Yeah, it's athletics.
Oh boy. Okay.
This is great.
Oh wow!
Oh my
Oh,
god!
that critical!
Critical!
Go.
Yeah, he falls. Oh! And he falls to the ground, and he says, "Heathens, I will bathe you in the fire of Torm, the light of judgment." And he holds out his hand towards Eldrin, and he says, "Torm, let this heathen burn with your fire." And he sits there for a moment, clutching onto a holy symbol on his neck, like looking at you, waiting for something to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of pulls his hand away, and it's kind of like smoking a little bit, and nothing seems to happen. Eldrin, your turn.
Elgin, seeing this, would say, "Thorn has abandoned you as you have abandoned him." Actually, and he will attempt to grab that holy symbol and snap it out of it.
Okay. Give me
I don't know what I
a.
gotta do for that.
If you're like trying to like rip
Like
it
sleight
off.
of hand? I don't know.
Well, if you're trying to like noose it off his neck, sleight of hand. If you're trying to like just rip it off, it would be like a strength check.
Elgin, knowing his capabilities, will try to wiggle out of it.
We would try to wiggle out of making a strength roll.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Wow!
You like he draws his hand away from it and it starts to fall out of his hand, and while it's still like mid-air, you kind of just snatch it up, like it pops cleanly off his head, and yeah, you now have a symbol of Torm with burnt human flesh on it.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, with my passive perception of 15, does it look like it actually burned his hand?
Yeah, it looks like he got physically burned.
By the actual
touching it doesn't
symbol
do
that's
anything.
touching it?
No, not Eldrin. Obvious when he
Yeah,
tried to use
right,
it.
right. That's what I was saying, yeah.
me touching it doesn't do anything?
No, you're fine.
I'll put it on.
Weird flex.
Yeah.
Like a really weird flex.
But respectable in this case. It's a clerical
Eldred is so
error.
BM.
I think he's actually getting a little religious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Edmund.
Who has the manacles on them?
I think you do in the bag, right?
Not in the bag of holding. I don't.
I do.
I'm not gonna run this
We have-
combat. We're
I was
stopping.
going to say,
Okay,
we have
cool.
several sets
Okay.
anyway.
I was gonna say I
Yeah.
just want to try to cuff him if that requires a check.
No, at this point he's kind of like sitting there, like on his knees, like kind of resigned.
Cool. We should cuff Rhea as well.
That's not a bad idea. I do want to do one thing real quick, seeing that he got burned by his symbol of holiness, and I bring out my own and I press it to his head.
Nothing happens.
Okay.
Seeing Antamila do that, I'll make the thorn symbol touch him a bit.
Nothing happens.
It's when he
So
tried
it's
to
only
cast
when he
it.
calls on its power. Yep.
Blasphemous.
You have two manacled people. Valistar is just kind of watching everything unfold.
I'll also gag both of them.
It's not a bad idea.
Okay.
Oh, there's so much silly to do in this house.
Oh man, I can't wear a shield anyways. I have to hand it.
I can, but
Oh,
then again, I don't know if you
by
can.
the way, Eldrin, you're standing really close to this thing.
I am.
You especially feel very, very uncomfortable near this. Very, very, very uncomfortable. Like you're being personally attacked. Like when you know how you make fun of people in like you like shame them like you just did with him with his holy symbol.
Yeah.
You feel personally offended somehow by being near this shield. You don't know why. It's just a feeling you get in your gut. You don't like it. You guys are getting lots of feels down here.
Right?
We should destroy this somehow.
Let's
You hear a
possibly
voice in
figure
your
out
head.
later.
Eldrin. Yes. Yes.
Never mind.
Yes. Yes. Destroy the shield. Yes. You just hear yes. Actually, all of you start to hear it in your head. All of you just start to hear yes on repeat.
Oh man, to quote Nick Mason, yes! 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 I wish you watched
It eventually
Yes!
stops.
Why are the shield as a fan
Would I
of the
know
old
if
label
like
Nike?
would I know if I use my cloak to like take the shield off and wrap it around something to put it on the back of holding if that's dangerous at all?
You could give me a general Arcana check, I guess, to know if mundane cloth would stop the effects of a magical thing that talks to you in your brain. Sure.
I would,
I mean, I would ask.
Put a
I would ask.
hand
I would ask Derek because my
Yeah.
knowledge is limited.
hand on shoulder. Let me look at this thing. And then I do the, like, my chin strap, just kind of grabbing at, like, these three whiskers.
So I have somebody that might be able to help with this, but I don't know how to properly dispose of this
26.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so you're confident that a mundane cloth would do nothing to stop something of potential magical power. In fact, depending on the strength of the object in question and what it's capable of, it might not be possible at all to stop the effects.
demon.
Certainly beyond your means. Again, depending on scale of
Right.
the power of the item. But you're pretty confident that even the weakest magic would rarely be foiled by a cloth covering it. There might be some things that require an actual tactile touch, so it could stop some stuff like that, but it's not common.
Is it narrow enough in width that we can take the bag of holding above it and just like over it.
How wide's the hole in the bag of holding?
Give me a second, I'll tell you.
Is it 3 feet?
We
If it's 3
modified it a
feet,
little
yes.
bit.
Yeah, if it's 3 feet, yes.
It's 2 feet, but we said 3 because we fit people in it.
Yeah,
Remember?
that's
So ours-
yes, absolutely. You could
Yeah.
try to swoop it in there.
Well,
Yeah.
how
So
do we take it
basically,
out?
just I would. Huh?
I will stop you and I would say, how do we take it out afterwards?
We can just empty it out. We don't have to actually
Just
pull
say
it out. You can literally turn the
demon
bag up,
shield and then
and I
turn it
can
upside
say
down.
I can say that shield and basically just dump it right out.
Okay, we can do
Now
that.
getting it back in again might be a problem, but we can cross that bridge when we get to it. And so I would say, somebody hold the other side of this and just very carefully we shimmy it over the top of it and down the sides until it like swallows this thing.
Before it goes in, to Edmund, it would say, "Don't forget what I offered," and
Okay.
then it goes silent, just like the room. It's quiet. What do you want to do?
I want to loot the room.
Loot those boxes.
Wow, classic D&D party, boys.
We're in a vault. If we don't loot in a vault, there's something fundamentally wrong with our faculties.
Yes.
Okay, fair. So, starting with top left, we will call this coffer 1. Are you just going to open these coffers under the assumption that they are not trapped, or are you going to? What are you doing?
Probably investigate them first.
Yeah.
All right, give me one blanket investigation check.
Thank
We'll
you.
make this
With
apply to
help?
everything.
And guidance?
Yes.
Yes. I'll throw the guidance. Somebody else have the help, and I think your investigation's higher than mine. So
All right,
Thalistar will actually walk towards the back of the room with his hands up, looking at you, kind of nodding. You get the impression that he's trying to come off as he's not trying to take things from coffers, basically.
Now this is my type of guy.
He's pretty forward. Like he seems good.
look, I need a knife, but I might not use it. I'm just
All right,
gonna
so
borrow
you
this
have a
rapier.
26. It doesn't. You don't think that the Van Thampers anticipated people just coming into their vault unopposed and making it alive. You're pretty confident searching the room and under the under the tables, under the chest, that there's no traps. It would be very difficult to trap something like this with mundane means. For coffers so small, without magic, and it just there doesn't seem to be any signs of that.
Got it.
Right, ready to loot?
Loot.
Yeah.
I turn to Edmund and say, "Ready to loot?"
Coffer 1 contains 30 electrum ingots.
Before we start writing it on our own, are you gonna be able to just copy this and send it?
Let me make sure that there's no spoilers. There are some spoilers. I'll copy the stuff that's not spoilers.
I was
you
saying,
tell us.
I'm just typing it, but yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to be careful with one of these. There are 2 of these, actually.
Go for it.
And then here's more loot. Alright, one of the boxes contains what appears to be some sort of... it seems slightly familiar. Something that appears to be a dagger. It looks like it's a ceremonial dagger. It has a curved ivory blade. With some sort of runes on it. Thamila, you would actually understand them intuitively for some reason. You don't know why. You've never seen things like this before, but you seem to understand it. And it spells out the word Fang. And it has that's along the blade itself. And then there is a bone hilt wrapped in leather strips and studded with gemstones.
Alright. I'll let him know. It says Fang.
Is that the thing that they were calling?
Excuse me.
What was the last bit of that? Sorry, with the gems or whatever?
Free.
Sorry.
Hilt?
I got the ivory blade. and it has runes on it, and then you said what the runes meant to Mila, and then you said one more thing, and I missed that.
Along with a bone hilt wrapped in leather strips and studded with gemstones.
And it's a dagger?
And it's broken in 2 pieces. Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh. So it's a 2-piece dagger? Weird. So broken.
Mm-hmm.
Like broken, like not usable type broken, not like it comes apart.
Yeah, it's literally broken.
Gotcha. The blade is broken.
Yep.
Off the hell. Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
That's the loot.
Cool.
You said there were 2
Consolidating
things.
everything here.
Yeah, one of them I had to cut something off at the end of something. That I can't say what. But that's the loot.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
But I'm actively worried about it. I mean, we had to have looked at the thing that you're talking about, right?
Yeah. You, in fact, did.
Oh, the fucking shield. Oh.
Sure, yeah. That's definitely it. Alright. What do you guys want to do now? Phallistar would pipe up once it looks like you guys are done. He says, did any of you happen to find a cube in any of those boxes? Or is there a cube on Thavius's body?
And I would say nothing in this box. Let me check his body.
Okay. On Thavius's body, you find nothing. You've already taken his symbol of Torn. And that's all he had on him.
Put that in my gag.
What?
Put the symbol, the holy symbol.
It looks very well made. Like, it's suited for a High Priest of Torn. Very well crafted.
I'm going to go around and close every one of the coffer, so it doesn't look like we just ransacked a vault.
Fair enough. Okay.
Good idea.
Yeah, the cover is being closed. Don't worry about the 20 dead bodies outside.
After
No, we
the
can just kick them into the sewers. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
if Phallistar would speak up, I don't think you'll have anything to worry about if any of the families find out about this.
I wonder if they'll thank us.
They might. This is very obviously a cultish den, and you haven't even looked through the whole place yet.
We can make her speak. Confess
That's
to her
not a
sins.
bad idea. Now, if the party doesn't mind, I'd like to borrow Thaddeus for a moment and walk him to the angel statue.
He's very unconscious. If you want to bring him up,
wait.
you have to use magic.
We actually didn't.
He's not
Oh, did you not? Oh yeah,
No.
he's not. No, he's very conscious. You're right. I lied.
Yeah.
He's shackled.
Yeah, he's kind of quiet.
Being shackled.
He's awkwardly quiet. He's not saying anything.
Alright.
What is it? I move at half movement if I want to carry Rhea?
Yes, that'll be fine. We don't need to worry about that. We're not in
Yeah,
combat.
I mean, I think we're already moving at half movement because Trisha's carrying...
It's completely irrelevant. We don't need to worry about
another-
movement speed right now.
Yeah.
That's just
cool.
So we're gonna keep looking through the place, or
Okay.
where you?
Keep
So-
looking through the place and then return back to the trapdoor thing,
Yep.
which is where
So-
the statue
Which
is.
is where the
anyways.
statue is anyway, yep.
Alright, so give me one blanket investigation check. I don't think there's anything that's particularly left, but
There is a...
Maybe
There's
we
a
quit.
thing I have to do in the place before we go. But yeah, blanket
Uh,
investigation with help and guidance, or no guidance.
You should be able to do guidance on this. We're taking our time, kind
Taking our time.
Guidance it is. Alright. Alright.
okay. Alright, we're gonna start. You could add your... That's gonna be a high enough roll for anything that might be hidden. Alright, so let me get you guys in a group of 4. I'm gonna put everyone else in the other room, but understand that they are traveling with you.
Does he say anything about the angel statue?
Well, we haven't got there yet. Calm down.
Okay.
Yeah, he's quiet. But I assume you'll ask him when we get to the room. I'm gonna ping you along the rooms. Alright. You come across this room at some point, which Antamila notices is hidden behind a secret door here. This room, it appears to be a chamber of some sort of ritualistic purposes. It's a 10-foot high vaulted chamber with plaster ceiling with images of terrifying winged devils looking down on a symbol embedded in the room's floor. A circular disc of black stone inscribed with a 9-pointed gold star. That's what makes up the floor. 4 wrought iron candles bristling with unlit, half-melted red candles surround the circle. Does anyone want to do anything special in this room, or are we just sticking with the investigation check?
Let's light the candles.
I would not want to do
Yeah,
that.
I mean, before that, does anyone know what this circle is in the ground?
Great idea. Someone give me a religion check or an arcana check.
Religion.
I'll
And
help.
someone can help him with the Arcana, so we can get 2 different.
I'll help with the religion.
completely unrelated. Whoop.
Okay. Yeah, you're pretty confident that based on the symbolism, this room was probably used for some sort of summoning. And you could understand some of the glyphs. It's probably used for the purposes of divination. You don't know what profane acts would need to be done to activate that. You assume it's probably something unique to the ritualists, and it's probably cultish and evil in nature. Anything else for this room?
Did the investigation check already cover this room?
Yep.
Okay, so it's just sort of knowing that there's something more to this room. Floor doesn't move, it's just embedded into the floor.
Yep,
Candles
it's all
are up,
covered
red
in your
candles.
investigation check. Nothing hidden
yeah.
or anything.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Alright.
I originally showed this to us, but alright.
This is a hallway. I'm showing you all the rooms because I made them.
Yeah, it doesn't mean
okay.
that they're significant.
Fair.
31. And just in case you might want to learn something from the room, like that it did have a purpose. Not in a way you would think. This room contains wardrobes. You don't find anything interesting in them except for black robes and 4 gold devil masks. It's similar to the mask that the cultists wore. Cuckoo.
Are they real gold?
No. Because it doesn't have a value. There's nothing else of interest.
Take one of the black robes.
Neat, you have a black robe. Room 33. Go
You
ahead.
were cut off, Donald. The masks look like which ones we encountered?
The cultists of this place were wearing gold devil masks.
Yeah,
Okay.
not the draconic one.
Correct. This room, 33. Shift pinging. This is a quarters where you assume a lot of the cultists probably sleep. Looking through, you find mundane clothes, but otherwise there's nothing really of interest here.
I want to take one of the gold masks too.
Yep, you got it. All you.
Reference item. Okay.
Room 35. This appears to be a sleeping chamber for someone. There's a large bed. It looks comfy. It looks like a well-kept room. Since I'm assuming you're dragging everyone along, Thavius would tell you that this was his room. There's nothing of interest here anymore.
Obviously, would tell us this is his room.
Yeah, at this point he's kind of resigned.
Interesting.
This is a kitchen. If you need kitchen supplies, there might be kitchen supplies here that you want.
Bag of flour.
I'm going to type kitchen supplies. And move on.
Yep, this is the dining hall. That's it. You had already seen the meat locker. Not everyone has saw the meat locker.
That's where I fought the demon.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
and the hurt locker. Nice work.
All right, and now you're back here. You didn't find really anything of interest.
Cool.
Ah,
That's it.
why can't I get there?
All right. What do you guys want to do?
Statue!
All right. What about the statue?
Does he know what that statue is of?
Of course I do.
What is it?
He would give a long pause and kind of exhale. It's quite obviously the savior of El Terrell. Zariel.
What's the purpose of the flame obsidian structure in the back?
He actually doesn't know what you're talking about.
So
When you say
I
that.
walk him to the obsidian slab altar in the back with the flame that resembles some sort of angelic figure.
Oh, that's Zariel too.
Do you know what that's about? Why it's like that? Is it just like a decor thing?
He would shrug, and he would say, I think both of these represent Zariel quite well. And he kind of points to something you might not have noticed before with the previous investigation check. But on the door frame of this door, there's actually, like, along the edges of the door frame on the outside, there's runes seemingly carved into the side of them. And they read, "That which falls can rise again." And he kind of smiles when he reads it, and then he kind of becomes despondent again.
Well, okay.
I
I
have
know who.
questions.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Derek was like, I'm not a religious fellow. What is Zariel? Like, you keep mentioning that name.
Every time somebody says it, do I get the same that I did when the devil said it?
No.
Okay.
It was kind of like a one-time thing.
Sure. Just making sure.
But
Did we acknowledge religion that when he said it the first time?
I don't know.
I mean,
I'm going to acknowledge religion
say
it
now
now,
that he's
and if
dead.
anybody wants to...
Yeah, I definitely
know.
want to.
So Derek, what
It's
you
like
were
time.
asking was, who is Zariel?
Yeah, who or what is Zariel? That's question number one, and then I may have another.
He'll answer.
follow-up.
He answers very forthcoming on this one. He says Zariel was the one that rode with the Hell Riders into the battle to kill devils. She led the charge.
That's all nice and everything. I'm sure you believe that, but again, what is she a warrior? I mean, I'm
I
assuming
suppose
she looks like this
Yeah.
statue.
Yes.
So, is she an angel?
Hmm.
Like a proper angel?
I suppose you could say a proper angel. More accurately would probably be a solar.
As soon as he says that, I confer with Eldrin, and I need to think about if I know anything about Zariel from religion.
Okay, and that's your
Seems
check?
false. Throwing it up now.
Okay, 19.
Yep.
The story checks out. You know that allegedly, according to texts you've read in the past, that Zariel is an angel that had descended from the heavens to assist in the past El Terrell during a time of devil incursion. And Zariel was attempting to recruit mortals to ride with her to the hells themselves to put an end to devilkind in general.
Anything more?
With the 19, you would know that they definitely failed. And that... Just a second. I need to make sure I don't accidentally reveal too much. You would also know that Zariel was the one that provided the companion to El Terrell.
Wait. So from the knowledge I heard earlier, and then me remembering that, would I have been able to connect the dots of the nature of how she provided that companion?
You don't... That wouldn't be something you'd know. I don't even think with
Okay,
anything you
just
know
making
right
sure.
now you would know that. But if you have an idea, somehow that has come up, you could absolutely have that idea. I'd be curious to know what it is.
Well, I guess my character... I don't know if my character... Well, I don't think my character would know, because that's knowledge, so I'll leave it at that until later. But, like, interesting. And I have two things that aren't jiving. I'll do some investigating.
Yep.
And on that note, hollow statue. You said what's fallen can rise again, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if that's true. And then I take my battle axe and I slam it as hard as I can to the base of the statue.
Okay, give me a damage roll. Yes, 10 damage. Give me just a second. Need to remember what it's made out of. Determine.
I gotta keep on.
Yeah, it looks like it's breaking, and with the first hit, you could see something metal in there. You're not quite sure what it is, but it's probably going to take a little more chunking to kind of get through it.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
What? Just a little more, or?
You're about halfway done.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to roll it, but it takes about 30
4
seconds
hits.
for you to break through it. And inside, when you hit it for the last time, a glowing mace lands on the ground.
Ooh, glowing mace. That's amazing. Okay, I'm definitely.
You're struck by lightning, but it's fire instead of lightning.
It's your God saying it's a blessing.
All right, so at this point, we are at 11 o'clock. You find a mace. That is where we're going. It's a glowing mace. And that is where we are going to leave the session for the evening. Thank you all for watching. Have a good night.